Big ups, big ups, big ups. Shout out to Grandma, Abcard Nefa. You already know what it do, man. It's your boy Get Pink the Big Up. The monster that I know you guys is huge, nuisance. Get the thumbs up. Let me get a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Everything coming through good. You already know. I don't own the rights to this music, but I do have the right to listen and play what I want. Or I am it. You know? And I'm just utilizing it, my mind, to operate. You hear me? With that being said, we're going to play a couple jams before we get into this build. This is just an open portal, open panel. Just a little bit of lightning mode. With that being said, let's go, y'all.
Only Jah alone rely on say. I'll sacrifice my life with joy till He deserves. In my mind, my meditation never weak. Still I am confident them can't stop I want from speed. I am here to serve God. I am here to follow the Emperor. I am here to serve God. I am here to follow the Emperor. My life's journey is to help the poor and sick. With the faith in time, I know I can do it. Selfish desires will make mankind sick. Those who really need it shall never prosper in need. Yeah. I am here to serve Jah. I am here to follow the Father. I am here to serve Jah. I am here to follow the Father. In my struggle, I call upon His Jah. The foolish man looks down on the teachings of the Emperor. I live my life pure 'cause I am a Rastaman. Don't you be the one to miss out on the Savior's plan. I have an star, research. I am here to search. I have an star, research. I am here to search. I have an star, research. I am here to search. I have an star, research. I am here to search.
That's my mama, man. Shine like the sun, I'm a son of mine. Great white man. Crazy, man. Psychology, but we all achievers. Leaders of the new regime. Filthy rich, righteous teachers. No thanks to those who couldn't reach each one. Through all the preacher and the teacher and got slaughtered in the streets. Hurdle in the hell race. I beat him at a snail case. Taste of victory. I left him with a stale face. The boys in the murderer. Just got him another case. Cool kids, cool body. Living with a deal face. I am a master of law, the right of their arms. Fight out of my palms. Big, I feel like a bomb. Deep, I'm gonna make it go down. First, skipping no wrong. Pop, drunk, go, I'm not a drunk, I'm getting I don't feel like faster. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the God Sir Drop. Is it an echo coming back? Yeah. Make sure it was a crazy feedback coming through. Can y'all hear me? Everything coming through clear? Y'all, let me get a thumbs up if everything coming clear. Shout out to the God Sir Drop. Shout out to the Grandma Ka, Avka Nepper. Back to you with Empress Isha, Fat Vegan, Nashuma, Sister Love, Keitha Doth, Misael, everybody, man. Give yourself a round of applause. J-Ma, Astral, everybody, man, all around the UK and back down to the Bay and down to the A. You already know what it is, man. It's a wonderful, beautiful awakening. We ain't in the days. We awoke. Shout out to the God. Sir Drop, what's up, family?
Shit, man. Chilling, man. What's good with the people, man? What's good with you, man? Where you been at?
Oh, man,
you took an oasis.
Yeah, man, just took a break. You know, just took some time away just to keep it pushing. You know, I've been on other folks' chats and shit, just trying to give me a break, give myself a break. You know.
You lied.
No, I'm not lying. Seriously. Working on a couple of jams and shit, man. Trying to get this project together, man, so I can go put some of this information out here for everybody, man. It's gonna be a big year for everybody. So yeah, just tap into what you doing. You are the business. Be full of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself profitable for yourself. We're gonna deal with this money situation. We're gonna get a whole lot of it because we've been given a lot of free situations, a lot of free information. So I think we got riches that's coming in abundance because we already rich. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's about time that we start tapping into these things. This is the reason why I got this cash app out there. Anybody want to donate anything that we doing, we're gonna put it to use. Shout out to the original Night Wolf. I've been building with Ab. Shout out to Ab TV, Naughty, all of the brothers over in the tribe, man. We trying to get together again, like we came together last year around this time. See if we can come together somewhere and meet on some level grounds and do some more things, y'all. We trying to get into a major push, y'all. So let's get ready for it. What you know good. Shout out to Son of Yahweh. What's up, fam?
Great light to all. Much love to everyone.
Great light, great light.
Yeah, what's up, bro? I like that avatar, man. That's what's up.
Appreciate it greatly, brother.
What you been up to, Drop? Why ain't you been live, bro? I've been waiting on somebody else to go live.
Man, I be live, bro. I just did a live. When did I do a live? I was on God Body shit, I think. No, I did a live that Kobe shit. That Kobe, that Kanika Jenkins, Nipsey Hussle shit. I did a live on that.
Yeah.
That was about it, I think.
Shit, I go live, don't nobody show up, so.
Well, I don't get
It's
your
hard to get the notifications, man.
Yeah, I don't get your notifications, God. I swear I don't.
This is my first time ever hearing that in my life, though.
Right.
Hey, and you gotta just go. You gotta go for hours, man. Then people just start tapping in because the more people that tap in, they go through more different people's feed. So the longer you on there, the more people will start popping up in their feed and they start coming in. But if you only go for like 30 minutes, it ain't even hit nobody's feed. Even the people that sub to you would take like 10 minutes sometimes. Like I got notifications on everybody, and sometimes I never get a notification they went live. I just look in my inbox and they be like live. I'm like,
I got you. Yeah. I got you. I'll try it now that y'all spoke on it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this for about 3 years now, as far as on YouTube. I've been doing it all my life though, but been doing this for about 3 years now.
I've probably been doing this type of shit probably for like a year or two, but you know, I was just like, damn, it's I didn't know it was people that thought like me until I dove into this shit. So I was always on something else with the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hold on, these motherfuckers think like me. Let me fuck with these motherfuckers right quick.
Amen.
And then it led to this shit, but fuck it. That's why I'm glad my shit is Shirt Drop TV. I can put anything on that shit. It's a fucking TV. Whatever you want to see. You want to see some cars? Boom. You want to hear some knowledge? Boom. You want to hear some gangster rap? Boom. Now, it's hard to do the R&B and shit because them motherfuckers be copyrighting, striking, and all kind of shit. You get to fucking with Anthony Hamilton and, you know what I'm saying, Lauryn Hill. And, man, they'll be like, nope. Bro. I don't know. I go everywhere with mine, but what's going on with y'all, though?
That great light. That great light with me, man. How I see. How I know to be here. That great light. Period. To me, that is the period. That's on their period every day later. Bleeding every day.
So let me. I know how y'all like to build. I know exactly what's gonna start the kettle. Look, the kettle. Look, is light, or is it heavy?
Same thing.
Same goddamn thing. So light is light, and if it's heavy, it's light. Same thing. That's what you're saying.
I'm saying that, yeah, it's the He Avenue, right? Heaven. He Avenue. He Avenue. It's the avenue, right? You know what I'm saying? Because you're the
No,
only one walking. I'm the only one walking one way. Like, even if I go left or right, I'm still walking that one way because it's only one way. And it's the way I go in the light, period. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, but it's still, we still dealing with
the light in
the
heaven.
spectrum.
The He Avenue.
So yeah,
Okay. The He
nah,
Avenue.
the light, and light. Both two same words, but one
Same
is
word.
weighing
A T is
and
a F. A T is a F.
right, but one is
Yeah.
weighing into how heavy something is, and one is weighing into how bright something is. But it's the same word. You dig what I'm saying?
Mhm. But to me, life is light because F is a T.
No, not life. Like and light. I said is light.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like light.
No,
I got you.
LIGHT and LITE.
I'm saying the same
Is
thing.
light. Listen, is light. Not as like,
listen.
or like. Is light.
It's liquor hot, right? It's liquor hot. It's liquor hot, right? Liquor,
Oh,
right?
legit. It's
Okay,
legit
so
too.
the G is silent, right? The G is silent, so you can erase that G and make it not there.
Hear me, Lord.
Graffiti, right?
Right.
So LITE is LIFE. Light is life, literally. F is a T.
Right. You keep. I don't know where you getting light from. Listen, is light.
Yes.
Or is light?
Yes, because you gotta know
heavy?
that like is like light. Anything
Light.
that you
Why
do
do y'all keep saying light? Listen.
He said
light.
Listen. Here.
Go ahead, brother.
Listen right quick, Huey. Listen. Cause y'all keep. It ain't coming through clear. Is LITE LIGHT?
Yes.
Is light.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
All right.
Yeah,
but y'all keep saying like in life. I'm gonna just
no, listen. Let me explain.
It sounds like I'm saying like, but I'm saying light. Anything with that is gonna be like pour lights or like line, right? Line and light, like all of that is the same because it's a lie in it, right? It's lying right there in your face. You see the light, nah, or you can say, you know what I mean? Like the line intent, where it was light. If it was just light, it was still light. It's the L-I, ill. This all is telling you that I'm the GT. I was the I. That was when we all light, or the ality. When you're talking about the actuals or the reals, the alley,
which is the literally,
the lie, and the liability, the ability to lie makes you the liability.
It's the literal, y'all. It's literal. Literally literal.
To light is lying. Light is lying on the ground where you're laying there. Lying. Same shit.
Literally.
Appliance, or to apply or become applicable.
When you're educated, you can't see your common sense because it's your common sense.
Shout out to Empress. Appreciate that that cash app.
I'm not pointing at no one though. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm saying when you go into education and you go into abracadabra, then you can't see your common sense.
Which is coming. The senses is coming to you. It's commonly coming.
It's common. It's common sense.
Coming. Yes.
So when you cross the street or not jump off the cliff, to me, that's God or Father
Hey, no, hold
or
on.
that's common sense.
Hey, hold on.
Like,
In my Huey P verse. Come on, Sensei.
yeah. Come on, sense. Come on, Sensei. Yeah. You get your Sensei away, right? You get
your fire, man. That's
you
why
get
I
your
like
sense
fucking
away.
with y'all, man. Listen,
You,
that's why I like fucking with y'all, because we drop nothing but fire. Sometimes a person will say, that motherfucker ain't know what the fuck he was talking about, right? And then 5 to 8 days later, it catch them and they be like, oh.
yeah. I call it mind fucking. Yeah. That's what I call it. I'm mind fucking and they can see it.
Literally.
So come on in. Come on in and join us.
see, listen, due to I know the truth, which is your common sense, I can talk around your head with common sense, but due to you, let me say it this way. My father is ass holy. It's me. So I'm an asshole. That's my father. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm as holy as Bob.
I came in on an ass. I came in on a donkey, right? I came in on a donkey, right? I came in on an asshole nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm as holy as a jackass. Go ahead.
You saying it, right? Like Jack in the Box ass, right? Jack in the Box of you. Like
well, let me mute my mic, man. Y'all funny, bro.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this all my life. I call it mind fucking because I already know I'm mind fucking you before you get mind fucked. You don't know it yet. To me, I can feel it's your common sense, and if you ignore it, I can fuck your mind. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah, make sure y'all hit them thumbs up. I realized we was on Dreads, everything, expose everything. Shout out to the big God Dread, and make sure y'all go over to the TrueTube TV. I need to add that in here too. Big Dread, he was over there, and he seen that the more that you give thumbs up, the more people start getting a notification. So like if we got 18 people, we got 18 thumbs up, they're sending notifications out more quicker.
Mm-hmm.
It'll let the room fill up. And then another reason why they won't let our rooms fill up because our channels ain't monetized. YouTube is all about money or currency. They utilize our energy, but we giving away free energy. They want to earn something because they say that we was in the earnings. The earn, we were dead, but we giving a light to people to waking up their head, to lift up, to wake up or rise. So the only way to rise is to have energy and to blow up your balloon, which is with energy. And they say the only energy that can fill up the room is currency that can help you fill up your room. So I'm starting to see that,
which is the sun, moon, and stars.
Yeah.
Trying to tell them.
Yeah, you saying it.
That's your money in your pocket.
Right.
Literally.
See, I've been seeing that I've been giving away too much energy for free, right? This is what Drop was trying to get me to realize. Whereas we've been exchanging fairly, though. We've been having a fair. This is what bartering. We've been bartering.
We already been paid.
Yes.
Yeah, we already been paid by the sun. To me, that's how I see.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what you get senses from.
Yeah.
Your senses.
So my sins already paid for.
Right.
Literally.
Your sins, what was sent for you, the scent.
Mm-hmm.
Right, literally. That's like you said, sun, star, and moon. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get the word.
They tell
astronomy. You see how the astronomy you
money. Yeah, astro money, right? They telling you.
Astro money, but not just astro money. Listen, you can spell sun out of astronomy. You can spell moon out of astronomy.
Yes, which is money. See, you pointed out, bro. Please, y'all wake up and see it.
Out of astronomy, right?
Yo, go get your money. It's right there.
Yeah.
Your astro money.
Yo, money, period, because they told you that money was gold, and silver. Some of us never had a gold chain when
And
they
the
when they
sun
told
and the moon is gold and silver. Everything that
silver.
glitters.
It's in your
Yeah.
feet. Ain't gold. Everything that glitter ain't gold. They telling you. They
Yes.
telling you.
Yes.
They literally talking to
Yes.
us, y'all. Literally.
Yeah, they are saying it. Ain't nothing lied to you but you.
You the only one lying, for you are being lied to. And you looking over there. No, it's you. TOO or TWO. You being lied
Your
to.
aura, your aura itself, your aura
Hey,
itself
mama.
is gonna shine. Listen, your aura itself gonna shine brighter than any gold. So it's like this: you can be standing next to somebody that got 10 chains on, 10 rings on, fucking glasses on, gold teeth, right? And everybody will still be looking at you if you just got a white t-shirt on and some Levi's. Because your aura is so powerful that they ignore the fact and they looking at you. That's God glow. That's the sun ray behind you. You
That's where I
understand
went.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you
That's
get
what
You telling me
that
where I went.
sun
That's where I went
behind
for
you,
real, literally.
The
Because I can
same
see it.
thing we was looking for in the last dragon. He was the one. He was the last one. He had the drag, but he was looking outside of himself for the
for that
sensei or
glow.
for the master, where he had to realize it was him and where he had to go in. He went into the water. When he got into the water, he really seen his reflection, and he realized that the power was in him. He
So
had
it
to
And
go.
is.
you want to
It is.
know what's
The power
crazy
is
about
me.
what he just said?
Yes,
The
Hey,
him in
listen,
me. Right.
yes.
listen.
The
You want to
Hemi.
know what's deep? Listen, Huey,
Thank you,
what's
love.
deep, what he just said is the first time man saw himself was in water. They ain't had no mirrors, none of that. So the only thing that could reflect in the beginning of time was water. A tree couldn't show you your image.
When faith moved
What's
on the
gonna
water,
show
it was
you
dark and
your
void.
image?
Let that be
You
light.
start
And he say
walking
his
in that
face,
water and you see
and it was good.
yourself. Yeah,
When
you
you was
see
walking on
yourself,
the water, you was walking on the water like the sun
and
in the
that's
sky.
walking on water. We just cracked it. Boom, right there. That's what Jesus meant. He
That's
ain't
what
mean he
that's
was
what I'm
walking on
saying
top of
to
them.
you. No, it's walking on water too, y'all. It's literal.
It is walking on water, but I'm saying that's the first reflection of man is looking in the water. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Because
get
you're
that
not
too,
gonna
but
see yourself no other way
yeah,
but
but he
the
also
sun beaming, and you
literally,
can really see a mirror image of yourself in water. It don't be like a shadow of yourself in the water. You can really walk in the water and see your exact reflection. That's
yes,
crazy, bro.
walking on water. Literal.
Literally, you walking on water.
Uh, See, when it's the evolution is in the developers telling you that they'll make a mock copy of a hurricane inside of a little old tank. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So on the micro and the macro, right? So on the micro, the sun walking on the water, and your reflection when you walk along the beach, you walking on the water. And walking on literal water, because Washington, D.C. is water. You walking on D.C. You walking on the sea. You walking on D.C.
Ugh.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, I didn't. Say that again.
You walking on the sea. You walking
No,
on D.C.
I heard. I mean, I ain't mean to say I said that, but I heard that. I said that. But damn, say what you said again before that. Lord have mercy. Let them get that. God, say it again, please.
So when I'm talking, walk with me, right? Because Jesus wants you to walk with him. Walk with me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So when I'm talking, walk with me. So when you walk along the beach, you see yourself walking on the water.
Literally.
You feel what I'm saying? So the sun also, the sun, what we call above our head, walks on the water. So this is literal, micro and the macro. So you'll be walking on DC, Washington, DC. For you be walking on the deceased, you walking on deceased, DC. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's the same as the days of Noah. They had Capitol Hill, they had Capitol Hill. In the days of Noah, they had DC.
Hey, you went out, bro. You went low.
In the days of Noah, Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. In the days of Noah, they had Capitol Hill, they had Capitol Hill. In the days of Noah, they had DC, Washington DC.
The Sears, right?
They had Washington DC. This stuff literally, this is formula, y'all. How can I
Hey,
get you to say
look,
the word
my
lips, right?
man.
Uh,
Hey, my man, Killer K. Rod was telling me, man. Now that you said that, I think it's 1891 or whatever. That's where the first war actually started. It ran up through Washington and through Baltimore and shit. I forget what the war was called, but that's what really started all this shit. And that's the war they be hiding. I think it's 1861 or 1891. But go ahead, back to your bill. That was a sidebar.
mm, what I was speaking on.
You were speaking
Oh,
on
the days
the
of Noah,
things,
right? It's the same
right?
as the
Yeah.
days of Noah. So Jesus said, watch for the signs of the times. To me, you watch for the signs of Time Magazine because Time Magazine tell you what time it is because they had Time Magazine in the days of Noah. Um, they had, it's formula. Let me go back to that. It's formula. So how can I get you to say the word lips? It's to give you the formula, LIPS. It's formula. And due to people can't see that when you make biscuits, even though we call it flour, and over there they might call it dust. You feel what I'm saying? You put this dust in there, you're gonna make biscuits. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You kind of okay. So when you so this
Look.
form,
In the days of Noah, right? You
yeah,
Noah. You was
hmm
knowing No, you Noah.
yeah,
No,
nothing new under the
right?
sun.
Nothing new up under the sun because of Noah, right?
Yeah,
But okay, go ahead, man. See, look, don't get see the way that you use your allegories, right? The way that you use your how you talk in your parables when you utilizing what your truth is. Your biblical proof of how you able to show your truth through and shine your light through the let them know that the sun is you, right?
hmm hmm
What confused most because they ran away from the Bible truth, right? We
yeah,
seen the lie instead of the truth, that not knowing that the lie was in the truth. You can only
yeah,
see the truth when it was lying in front of you, right? So it was
yes.
never a lie, it was just the way that you had to
Always
read
the
it.
truth. Everything is true. Yeah,
Right, yeah, you had to read it between the lying or the
hmm
lies. You had to
yeah.
read it
Punchlining. Yeah.
which was in that lies, right?
hmm
Okay, so you had to read it between these lies that was in these lines that they have written in these scripts. And all you had to
Yeah.
do was break down the parables of it so you could put the pictures, which was out of the scripts, right? So
hmm
when you can start putting this picture together, it adds up to what you're saying, like, because you're speaking in many parables. And it's
hmm
the way that you can compare it where it sinks into the
Yeah.
ocean, sunk. It's
Yeah,
sunk
because I'm
in.
walking. See, because I'm
Right,
walking through. You feel what I'm saying? So
right,
I say, walk with me. And if you walk with me, you'll see it. You feel what I'm
right.
saying? If you denounce me or don't believe me or you don't buy what I say, BUY, then you ain't gonna walk with
Would you sell them?
me.
Oh, wait.
You saying
Walk
the only way
with
to the Father
me,
is by me,
Hail
right?
Mary,
So when I say this to
come
some
and
people, they
see.
maybe feel like you in my way. No, listen, I'm saying purchase what I'm saying. Like you go to return it. You can't get a refund, right? You like so I'm saying buy me. The only way to the Father is by me. You can't get what I'm saying?
Right.
BUY. Buy what I'm saying to you. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in me, then you go with me, right? Like, if you believe in me, then you literally go with me. No in the art. Literally. You feel what I'm saying? Literally, like believe, like the feeling people like did Jesus hang on this wooden cross such and such years ago? That feeling and the believe, like bumblebee, leaf of the tree. The sign come, the sign go, which is belief, right? It be there and then it leave. Believe. You feel what I'm saying? So if you believe in me, then you have eternal life. You kind of get what I'm saying? Most folks don't get what I'm saying. Like, listen, I am the only one that exists. Like, you kind of get what I'm saying? So due to I'm the only one that exists, I am the world. Like you sing it all the time. We are the world. We are the children. So what I'm saying is, when you realize It's you that everyone lives in. That
Literally.
you are the observer, and you are the beginning and the end, and you know all. Period.
Period. And guess why? Why was it a period? And why did we go through periods? Because when you was in the womb, you was showering with periods. Listen, I was thinking about it. How many blood periods did you go through when you was born? You feel me? Or you took away the period because you was the period. You was the dot, the
Period.
point. You took away the period.
Which is THAT dot or DOT dot to dot, right?
Yeah.
Reach me dot, right? So you are the dot in the middle of that circle. We gave it away when we went to science class and stuff, astrology class and stuff. This is where you get your mind away. And you see that circle with a dot in it, you get your mind away when you call that sun, when you call that soul, you gave yourself away. This is slavery. This is how it works, right? When you get your mind away within yourself, I don't come and stand over your bed and say, don't F-U-C-K and make children. I give you condoms. You can't get what I'm saying? I share condoms with you. I don't got to stand over your bed. So you can give your body away. They fill magazines. They fill magazines with news bulletins, with special news bulletins. They break the news. They telling you. They breaking news, right? They forecast weather.
Say that.
They breaking the news,
how that
right?
shit sink in afterwards. You gotta let it sink in. You gotta let it sink in. You gotta let it sink in. You gotta come back and break it down and do it again. You gotta do it again.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna go over there like the wind.
They are the news anchors, right? They the news anchors, and they hold it down the news with an anchor. With a news anchor, they hold it down your cross because the news is the cross, north, east, west, south. The news is the cross, so they break it not cross. They break it news. They break it across my heart, right? So then they forecast weather spells. You can spell it, right? They forecast.
Hold on, man. Say that again.
They forecast
that.
weather.
That man said they
spells.
Hold on, man. They breaking news and trying to get you back so you can figure out, so you can try to know what you trying to know. You already knew. It's knew it. You knew it.
Yeah.
The new.
North, east, west, and south. They breaking across.
Show you win, right? When they show you win, if you take heat out of N, which is the N, or take the H out, which is the I and N, the N, and you're gonna still see that you was new. The only thing that was new under the sun was you. The only thing you ever knew was new.
Yes.
You knew it.
Yeah, you know it.
Man.
Go back to when you was a child. Come on, y'all. It's your book.
No news like good news.
You the only one reading the book. You the only one can see that book. And your adversary, your twin brother, your doppelganger, he mind fucking you. You're the only one walking the earth. So who is that? Whose book? Like whose book is it? Right? You know, like, man. Let me explain this. Folks will go to the governmental and get something about sun virus, right? Corona, sun virus, or something, and then they'll come out and start talking about, man, they doing us wrong, man. We need, man, but they believe in the sun virus and stuff. And I'm like, yo, this is foolishness. You kind of get what I'm saying? Literally. So is it possible I'm Abacadef, ABCDEF? Is it possible I do Abacadabra, right? Is it possible? Cadaver is the body. So is it possible we Abacadef, right? You kind of get what I'm saying? A, B, C, D, E, F, right? Abacadef. Ain't no coincidences, y'all. You know that death right there on purpose. And then G come next, right? Abacadef G, right? Abacadef God.
Yes. Yes.
In your face. H-I,
right in your
right?
face.
Oh my good. In your face. A, B, C, D, E, F. God. H-I. You feel what I'm saying?
The same thing. 2 eyes. It was just 2 eyes. They laid one down so you can see the big eyes. It was an eye or a 4, even if it was a 4 before, even if it had to even be an E before or 4.
Hey,
Put your eyes and stretch it out. Stretch your eyes out.
Hey, but just with the G. Hey, listen.
Go ahead, drop.
No, I'm done. Just with the GHI, show you that God is the Most High right there. But go ahead.
See what I'm saying? Abacadef God. Hi. Abracadabra, G, ha.
Ha,
You
ha,
feel what I'm saying?
ha, God, ha, Jaha, ha,
And then here come the
ha,
J.
Jai,
No,
Yeah.
I ain't even talking about the abracadabra. I'm talking about just on the
Jahazulamin,
alphabet, on the GHI. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? A, B,
J.
C, D, E, F, G,
G-H-I-J.
H, I. Yeah,
And
now that
H.
GHI.
Hey,
H is a I is a J.
salute, brother.
Great
What's
light
up,
to you.
Salute,
my
y'all.
guy, man? How
Hey,
Great
you
light to you.
feeling, man?
what it do,
man,
man?
great.
Hey, hold on, let me give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to back to you, Empress Isha. Appreciate the
Man, it's all one letter,
the
bro. Period.
cash app. Appreciate you. Gratitude. Shout out to Dante. Shout out to Fat Vegan, everybody in the chat. Much love to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all letting me be a part of y'all and y'all being who y'all are so I can be I. You know, just being who I am, you know. Just let me be a part of it. You know, shout out to Misael. One love, y'all. Shout out to Nuna Shevick, man. You more than welcome to come up, bro. Don't let don't cheat the rest of yourself, which is eyes that's in the chat from your wisdom, brother. You know what I'm saying? From just because you don't see eye to eye with maybe a brother on the platform or something like that. Because we are all looking through these eyes, bro. We got to realize that we're gonna see eye to eye. See the
Real
see
shit. Real
eye to
talk.
eye.
Common
Yeah.
Hey,
sense.
look, let me add something to that here, repeat, because this is exactly why I came in. You know, everybody wonder how we look, and we look like the eyes that's sitting in your damn head. Period. That's how we look. That the eyes are us. You know what I
Everything
mean?
is eyes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you look. Like literally, that's you sitting in the dome. The eyes are I. You know what I mean? So
The sperm
therefore,
cell.
that's you. How your
It's the
eyes look.
sperm. Also.
Yep. And you look how your eyes look. Like look around. That's how you look. You look like everything you look at. Everything.
Inside out.
Inside out.
You know, when the egg, when the sperm hit the egg, they start the cells start to multiply, split. So when they get to a certain point, the whole egg will flip inside out, like
Yes,
a
sir.
dome, like a dome. So
Pillowcase.
yeah, that's the me. You. That's when they looking at the sun, they looking at you or me.
Hey, and that's literally a pillowcase because your brain ain't nothing but soft. You know what I mean? And think about that, you know, that virus they speaking on where,
Period.
you know, it's outbreaking and it's attacking the gods. Period. They gonna get us sick, man. You hear me? These
Placebo.
motherfuckers is trying to poison the gods, us, like literally the ones who they been taking with this fucked up food and this
And
fucked
get
up
us
schedule and shit.
to get us to commit the suicide thing, right?
Yep, that shit.
Secretly. So
Yep,
so that what you saying the children of God speak this stuff it be so.
yep. And look at that. It's a lot of literature that people ain't reading and breaking down. You know that'll get them to the literal part that we at. You know where the word is power, they sword. So all who ain't took their Bible and read that motherfucker, y'all better read it spiritually, physically, mentally, you know, from all dimensions so you can break down these allegories that we've been, you know, breaking
But
down.
I say let me tap into your mind, right? I say let me be a maple tree or you be the maple tree and I tap in there. So what I'm saying is that the Bible or the book is in your face. If you ain't know how to read, where is that? Where you find it? Because it's in your face. Period. Which is the flat page in your book of life where you see life at. And it's from eye to eye, ear to ear. And it's in your face. Clear as light. Bible,
Clear as
Bible.
light.
So the bib of the baby, you feel what I'm saying? You put the bib around the son, your son, the baby, that catch
Yeah.
the droppings from his mouth. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Off the top.
so when
Yeah.
the son stand lying, like Huey said, the son lying, you know what I'm saying? That's the bib. That's the bottom of the bib, the rim of the bib. That's why they have that rim right there. What you call earth. That's the rim of the bib. And the droppings from his mouth is coming down to you. Literally.
Literally.
You feel what I'm saying?
He's showing you.
So it's the
Yeah.
He's
Bible.
drooling.
It's
He's drooling to you. The drill. He's drilling it to you. He's showing you, look, this is the way you got to get it. It's right there in front of you. The path. The pathway is open. There's nowhere that you can't see it. The light, the door is opening your eyes. This is what it was here for. It's right in your face. Literally.
Yep.
The tape.
It's the only thing shining. Think about it.
Yes.
Look,
It's the only
everywhere.
one
It's
shining.
the only thing that you showing. It's the only thing that you are showing everyone is that I'm here. You told them.
Facts.
You knew the only thing that had made the appearance. You had appeared. You peered.
Appeared.
It was that
Yeah.
appeared. The dot.
Yeah.
The peering.
That's what I say. I appeared.
Deep. And that, hey, look at that. Where you know you can go everywhere. You know you ain't going nowhere, but everywhere you end up at, you know, a lot of people don't know where they going. So like nowhere, that's everywhere. Like you're now here, now you're here. Now you're here, now you're here, now you're here, now you're here, but your ass ain't went nowhere. This is what the sun is telling you. You can go everywhere, but it's you infinite, so you ain't going
Believe, which is believe.
nowhere.
You
Right.
feel what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe. Bumblebee, leaf of the tree, black and yellow, black and yellow. See what I'm saying? Sunrise,
Yeah.
sunset, sunrise, sunset. Then you get to the wings, which is infinite,
Look, the
infinite life,
sand.
eternal life. And
And
then you
the
get the
sand
sunrise, the sunrise, which is
That's
I come,
correct.
I go.
then-
Bumblebees come, bumblebees go. The leaf of the tree come, the leaf of the tree go, which is belief, eternal life itself.
Now look, one day you here, one day you gone, right? That's the saying, right? But
Believe.
now listen, the whole thing is they never said one day you here and one day you not here. They said you gone. Now where the fuck do you go? That's the question.
You're
right
going
there.
in.
So
You're going in.
Going in.
no, that's
You
speculation.
You're going in
Listen,
everyone.
bro.
E for everyone.
Hold on, bro.
Going
That ain't what I was about to say though, bro. All right, go ahead. My bad.
To me, it's
Y'all
everyone.
say
No,
what
we
I was
said
about to
you
say,
going
Go ahead,
man.
brother.
I
I'm
ain't
feeling you, brother.
No,
Go ahead.
just say what I was about to say, man.
Go ahead, brother. I'm feeling you.
I'll
Go
be
ahead. I
obliged,
apologize.
man.
I
No,
apologize.
you're
Bro.
going
Go ahead.
in, bro. Go ahead and fuck go in, bro. You going in. I don't know
I'm
what other way to
going
say it.
in. I'm going in. Hey, but listen.
Yeah.
Or gone. Or at the same time, right? Like
yeah. And going in is the same thing as and growing up. Hey,
Literally.
look,
Right.
you get an ingrown hair, you're going to have something growing out of your face. Listen.
Yeah,
No,
you
y'all
grow
go
wings.
ahead, though.
You grow wings. When you grow wings, you grow wings. When you're growing, you grow your wings. Your wings. The wings.
Do you know
When-
that's Lucifer's whole job is to try to get his wings back to get out of here? That's his whole mission. Did you know that? Did you know when he was cast, he got his wings clipped, and that's why he can't leave, right? So now he here, and to get his wings back, he got to turn so many people to the negative end of the spectrum. And that's, did you know that? Y'all probably
yeah,
ain't
this was
know that.
going on, brother. But
Yo,
Lucifer is pussy though.
They literally shoulder blades. That's your wings right now. You know what I
Right.
mean? The wings is blades. If
Yes.
we all was lowered here as the sky turns and shines, that light is bucking life down here, and the people who fucking is bucking life in the hurt. You know what I mean? So at that point where we realized we was all lowered here, lowered through the lovers because we lost our wings. You know what I'm saying? It's like those cupids that was flying with the wings. Yeah.
So Lucifer is pussy. You saying it? Lucifer
You
pussy.
failed a lot.
My bad, y'all.
Furry pussy. I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm not being nasty.
Do your thizzle.
Lucifer pussy.
No, we love the meow.
Lucy firmament. Like Lucy firmament.
Loosen the firmament, huh?
Lucy
Loosen
firmament.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Straight
Hey,
up,
the
man.
ancestors told me to tell y'all this, man, before y'all just disqualify space, right? They said,
Thank you,
okay,
Curly, brother.
you got the oldest bones found, right, in Africa, right? So that means the oldest man was from Africa, right? Now, if we put space in, right, that man could have came here when he was already 300 years old,
You saying it?
right? So you still, it would be a whole different species, right? So that now listen, the oldest man here might only be how old, but the oldest bones they found from here might not even be from here. You see what I'm saying?
We are eternal life already.
No, I'm talking about the flesh of us. I'm not talking about
Yeah,
the celestial. I'm
I
talking
feel what
about
you're saying. But
Yeah, that's the fuckery because they're gonna tell you what they want to tell you. They can tell you whatever they want to tell you. Again, I can tell you whatever I want to tell you, but if you don't know that you're the only thing that was infinite and you the only thing that has ever been sent to be able to be present, right? Ain't nothing meant to be, but you was meant. You feel me? It was in. You know, you were the end. Ain't nothing else outside of the men of the bone that they found. You talk about you the one, being the one, the ones, right? The bones is just being owns, being on it, or ease, being at ease, or seeing the nose, or seeing that you was being the nose, right? When you knowing that you was all being all of those. You was been what you was supposed to been. You are the zeros, all of the owns. You was the ones, all of the ones that was meant to be. From zeros, all of the bones. You know, you was the oldest bone that was ever known to man to ever break down and come back to bone again. You was the bone of man. You put bone in
you get
man.
that one yesterday?
Not
okay,
saying
so
that you put
Yes,
a
y'all
boner,
too, yeah.
but I ain't talking gay.
Hey,
But
brother.
you ain't put a bone in the man like the bone.
Y'all have a great
nigga,
light because it is you now. It follow
Right.
you everywhere you
crossing
go.
bones is poison.
Right. You feel
Don't
me?
let them fool you, bro.
Because
Don't let them take your crown. Yeah.
yes,
In
you are
my head, I'm
Lucifer.
hearing voices and all sorts of other noise.
I see the fur, man.
This shit so
I
serious,
see
y'all. This shit the most serious thing going on ever. And they soul capturing. This how you do it.
literally
This how you capture souls like this. Formula. See,
the
when you're in
form.
nonsense, you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it because you're nonsensical. You in nonsense, and it's like silly talking
Right.
to a nonsense person.
Hey, look at that one. Can I add this one in? Look at this, man. You know where we love our weed and shit. We already established and broke that down about the marijuana being Mary and John. So Mary and John is a marriage. So when you get the word weed, this is wedding. And weeds grow like we grow. And I see that the male plant is being taken from the female plant, perpetuated and situated and spread it across the world while nobody deals with the male plant. You feel me? So where the weed is a wedding, this is the marriage that got your ass here, period. You know what I'm saying?
So,
now you walk earth. You are walking marriage. You know what I mean?
literally.
Without your parents coming together and mixing up and making you wouldn't be here. So your very vessel is a marriage. You know what I mean? And that's what they trying to chop down to keep growing.
Cherry tree,
Yeah.
which is literal. The cherry tree with cherry, right? Which is literally light rallying, cheering, cherry tree.
Speed racing. Boy, that sound like you NASCAR.
So the sun, right, is bright and shiny. So the masculine, he bright and shiny. And the lion, I'm saying on the pride, around the pride, he bright and shiny with the mane around his neck, which is the Bible or the bib, the mane. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The mane around the lion's neck is you walking through the light, or the bib around the lion's neck that catch the droppings from his mouth. So the sun is bright.
I seen the lion. I seen the lion, bro, and I ain't lying, bro. I seen that motherfucker with the big ass bib. He had a gold bib on his plate, right? The motherfucker was blue, walking around with the gold, with the motherfucker blue, with the blue locks, with the gold plates on the motherfuckers, right? With the big ass gold staff, and the fucking whole staff was behind them. It was black. They was all black, but they was blue black. They was so blue that they looked like blue, and the scene was black, the black of the black, right? It was really dark. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, God damn, that's the water. I'm like, they on the ships. The ships was even blue. They look like fire. I'm like, the whole shit is coming through. It looked illuminated like. The light was so illuminating. It looked like I had the whole room fucking motivating. I'm like looking at this shit right now, right? I'm looking at everybody who was here with me right now. I'm like, look at their faces. Like, God damn, everybody now is a shapeshifter. We all taking shape right now. The ship was in motion. This is how we doing. The flows that we spitting is so fucking potent, y'all. It is a vibration that nobody can even fucking fathom, but everybody has been intimidated and waiting for. If this shit that happened, they ain't think that the revolution would be televised because we all had the eyes to tell our own lies and visions to visualize. The vision while we vision when we open our own eyes. Telepathically speaking, right? We are all telecommunicating without even having to use telecommunication. I was talking to y'all on the chats without even having to do the chats. I just knew that everybody wanted me to bring it back. That's why I came back. You feel me? Because I'm sitting here working on something. I'm trying to whip up some new tracks for y'all. Because I'm coming.
But can I finish breaking down that sun thing with the light?
Yes, the sun and the light.
So, yeah, so it's bright. You got the sun to rule the day. You got the greater light. Go ahead, brother.
Go ahead. Shout out to Killer King Rob.
I had a greater light to rule the day, THEYDAY, and I had a lesser light to rule the night, or the nigga, right? So the lesser light to me is Lucifer, and it's mama. It's still luminous, right? And it's mama. And you know, like when the plants grow, the male plant part of the plant will grow big and strong and tall, and the female and baby plants will be small and under the male plant, just like the sun, right? So whenever mama comes out and want to shine, she want to shine like the sun, so she can be grabbed, you know, like the plant. You know, greedy people gonna grab the big juicy parts. So mama want her juicy parts out. You feel what I'm saying? She want to copy what the sun do, so she could be grabbed. Now she being grabbed on. You kind of get what she supposed to be.
I look at it like this. The power, right?
Say the women and children.
Right. No, your shit dope as hell too. I like the way you look at it. I look at it like this with the sun and moon, right? It's almost a smoke screen. Now the sun charge you up, right, when you woke, but the moon charge you up when you sleep. Now you gotta sleep. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe the moon is absorbing all that negative energy out of you when you sleep, right? Now that's why if you woke, it's still pulling that negative energy out you. So a full moon, I have people acting crazy because it's pulling on your negative energy, but you woke. You see what I'm saying? So
yes,
yeah, and then the sun is to replenish it. You see what I'm saying? That's why we bud in the dark. You understand? It stores everything in the dark as the moon tries to pull it out to capture everything the sun gave it. But
which is mama, same thing I'm speaking on. So mama say time to go to bed. The rooster say time to get up. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn, hey, look at that, man. I was just talking about this fucking werewolf. You hear me? And I talk about how it always changed under the feminine moon, the man. Like, it's a wonder if his ass would take his ass, he wouldn't be busting out your clothes. You got to be under the moon and up there looking at it. You know, take your, like you just said, bro, take your mad ass to sleep and let that moon pull that negative energy out your ass. If you don't, you're going to run under the moon and turn into a werewolf, or you're going to display that kind of anger through the man you are.
Which mama say go to bed.
That vampire.
You feel what I'm saying? Say get your ass to the bed.
Transylvania. Them fangs grow out. It's
so mama ruled the night and daddy ruled the day.
Nuna Shevik, man, you should come up. You should come up on the platform and speak your behalf because you don't agree.
But now some say moon is the woman and Mars
still agree.
And Mars is the man and the sun is both of them together. Some say that. Some say there's no planets. and the sun is really trying to melt the firmament, and it's right on the outside of the firmament. Some say the sun is inside of the firmament, the stars and everything. Some say, why the fuck is they masking the sun out? What is that sun doing? Is it about to kill us for real, or is it about to make us be super beings for real? But why is they masking it out with chemtrails? Like, these are questions we need to
This
ask.
is soul capturing. Listen, y'all.
Yeah, that's
This
what
is
it's about.
soul capturing.
Yeah.
Literally. That's why it's nonsense to people, so they can ignore it.
They blocking those sun rays, like my man from Australia, man. They blocking those sun rays. They those sun rays is the most, it's enlightenment. And that's what they block, and they not even trying to poison us or nothing.
See, when you're in the world, they can block your sun rays. But when you know you are the only one walking, then you saying it. They blocking my sun rays and mine only. And you claiming it. So
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yep.
Back. Hey,
My mind is cloudy, right? You claiming it.
Look, hey,
Your
hey,
mind.
look at that. The coronavirus.
I'm supposed to sleep when the sun out and be active when the moon up. You're supposed to be both. You're supposed to be active and sleep when the sun up, and be active and up and sleep when the moon up, because you both. You up when your sleep was down. You feel me? Even when you down, you
Hey,
up.
who are they? Who blocking sun rays? Who are they?
Is you?
They that we've been talking about all our life.
Hey, listen.
Are black skin?
It's a trail in your mind. You trailing that. You remember that the thing that you was putting in your mind. We all getting sprayed. We was spraying shit with our mind, literally. So
I'm saying on the literal notion of what we see, them chemtrails is blocking the sun. Killer K Rod tried to slip that in, but go ahead, Huey.
They not blocking nothing. Hey, you feel me?
It's you.
Look, hey,
That's blocking the sun ray. Just brown.
It's you blocking.
see, it's
you
where the
blocking.
sun is about to give something to the sons, the daughters too, and this the reason for the blocking of it, because it's something coming through there. Like they talking about this outbreak down here, it's about to break out up there, and it's coming down here, and it's gonna infect people for greatness. You know what I mean? So this coronavirus is the very thing that's gonna taint the blood of the gods.
But I don't know.
They telling you it's the sun. You're right, because if they fall for it, they can call it in. And to me, they telling you it's the crown virus, it's the sun virus, and to me, it's mind screwing. And if you in nonsense, then you might go to influenza clinics and get flu shots.
Right, influential, or you might.
I mean,
flu.
Influence.
Absorbing the sun instead of blocking it. We like want to absorb it and make it better by being dark.
That was a trail to you. It was showing you the path, man. Look, chemtrails is just a chemical thing that they told you, but it's just something in your mind. You projecting it out because you know that you got energy and all of this shit, but you just can't fathom how fucking high you flying. You can't see yourself outside looking at yourself everywhere. You the only thing that was speeding, throwing trails in the air. You was leaving the trail. Everywhere you went, it was a trail line that looked like a chemtrail. Even when you pushing your gas in your gas and the car line, you putting chemtrails in the trail where you trail on.
Facts.
That's a chemical trail.
Everything.
So it's you blocking your sun.
Yes.
Yep.
You.
If you leave your footprints in the sand, that's a chemical trail.
Creating energy. Don't you know how people with things absorb shit? I'm absorbing the sun and it's making me stronger.
Jesus controlled the weather.
Listen, you absorb the sun,
right.
not only that, but you consume it.
Which is
problem, right? Because what you
which
consume,
is rain dancing.
What you putting into yourself. So when you go to saying that this Kim, like how we was like, man, fighting all of these things, we was fighting with ourselves. That's why I started going higher up so I could see what was going on with everybody down here with the cloud, where everybody was up under the trails, right? It was a cloud of smoke down there. Like this fucking shit did not exist. It's like what Morpheus told him, bro. The world ended. This shit don't look like it's saying. That's just a computer generated program that you imitating.
Facts. Hey, Hey, look at this
The
one.
time that we have remembered
Yo.
so much that we was attached to it, right? You was attached to the program because you was the only thing that was the program. That's why everybody got to try to get with
You-
the program. You the
You are
only one
love
that's
itself.
out the program.
You are love itself. And I ain't talking about LOVE. I'm talking about before we found LOVE. You was already it.
Facts.
And you can see into the earth, if you Christ, you can see it to the earth before you came into the earth. You might know what I'm talking about.
Right.
I
You feel
do.
what I'm saying? It's literal.
Yeah, literally.
I feel it. I feel
Yeah,
up,
so-
man.
So Jesus can control the weather, which is hey
Right.
rain dancing. You feel what I'm saying? Hey wait, hey. You feel what I'm
Look,
saying?
Feel it
And what he
up.
just said was,
Literally.
here's what they did, right? They took the drums, right? The drums and the rain dancing that they threw into the atmosphere to make the clouds to make it rain, and
Literally.
they made the heart machine. You understand what I'm saying? So they took the same science of the rain
Copy of
dance,
our heart.
right,
Yeah,
and
copy
then
of
made
heart.
it a super rain dance.
Yeah.
So now
Right.
they throw this shit in the atmosphere, and
Through us
this shit
though.
is
It's powered through us though. Through advertisement. Crack be warning of crack. And then next thing you know, crack around you. So to me, they advertising to you.
Right.
Coronavirus, they
I'm telling
advertising
you
it.
this. Here's what I'm telling you. If every fleshly being died right now, everything that's living and growing, tree bark, all that, if all that died right now, there would be no energy. That lets
There's
you
no
know
such thing.
everything is a pantheism. That lets you know everything is connected. Because if
It's no
everything
such
dies,
thing.
your ether gone, bro.
It's no such thing.
There's no
Because
such thing as what?
Because when you alive, what is death? Like, see, it's like you
Listen.
going some. It's like, let me try to
Listen.
explain.
Right. No, listen, because there's something else alive. I said if everything die at the same time, there's no reportals.
Listen.
There's
And what I'm trying to
there's
say
no
is,
more pussy to come through, bro. There's no more.
no, listen, no,
nuts to
let me.
bust out of.
I feel
You have to
Huh?
learn this. What you're saying. You have to learn this. What you're saying. What I'm saying is, there is no
Okay.
death. Because when you alive, what is death? When you are the
No,
one that's
there is no
alive,
death.
like
I didn't say
you
it was
kind of get
a
what I'm saying.
death. I
No,
said,
listen what I'm saying.
But no, you're
Listen what
making something out of nothing. Listen, I said if. So you saying I'm saying it's
I
a
know
death,
you
and I'm
saying
not
F
saying
with a.
it's a death.
No, I said you saying F. What I'm saying is you talking in tones, and you learn to mix these tones together to express what you express. So what I'm saying is a person don't know of this thing. The tree's gone and no more pussy.
No,
It's no
Mike,
such thing. It's no such thing. It's no more pussy, right? Because for one, you are the only one that exists, and that if you're the one living, then there is no death. There's no such thing.
Yeah, it ain't no such thing as death. But the boy,
Because when you're alive, what is death?
well, I can tell you, death is when your earthly body expires. That's death.
See, that's me looking at you. Listen, that's me looking at you,
That's
and you
a
fail. Your
flesh
body
death,
fail.
right.
But
It's
you,
called a
the
flesh
you,
death. We
but
turn
the
to
you,
the dirt. But the
the
energy
you,
returns to the ether, and the ether returns back through that pussy and nut ball sack. But go ahead.
Yeah,
the
you ain't gonna
you,
die. Your skin gonna die.
allergic.
the you. When I seen your body fly, I said, "Dang, they died." Then I started learning of this thing called death. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. And look,
You feel
why
what I'm
you
saying?
the whole time
It's
while
just
we
less
here,
travel, man. It's just your soul. When you
Well,
die for a minute, it's just your soul doing a less
okay, let me say
travel.
it
Which
this way.
really, listen,
You know on the seesaw, you know how on the seesaw, right?
bro. I know it. Listen, I'm almost done. It's like another sentence. It's like it's your soul doing a less travel, right? And it's pinpointing where it's wanting to go at. That's where you get celestial soul less travel. So now once it pinpoint where it's gonna come back at, it's gonna come back. Now what I'm telling you, if there's nothing for that celestial being to come back through, there's no more portals. Rather, it's just you by yourself, and that shit die.
Ain't no
If
such thing.
everything die at one, all right, never mind. Go ahead, bro.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God,
Right.
and the Word was with God. In the beginning was
the
the womb, and the womb was God, and the womb was pregnant with God. In the beginning was the matrix, and the matrix was God.
And if you take
You feel
that
what I'm
away,
saying?
what we
So
have, and if you take
it
that
ain't no
away,
take it
what
away.
do we have?
It ain't no take it
I know
away. It ain't
ain't
no such
taking
thing.
That's where you get the if from. So if you take that away, you saying what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And let me try to explain. If we on the seesaw, or I'm on the seesaw by myself, and I throw a big old rock over there so that I go up in the air, what is being down when I'm up? So what is death when I'm alive? When I am the living, what is death?
Look, it's the earth you walk on that supports your earthly body.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know, that's where the soles of your feet meet hell, because everybody that lived here dwells in that soil down there. It's like if you was the last man or woman walking the earth, the time you died, that was birth.
We
you
are.
Isn't real. You hear me? It's a process of or moving forever.
I taught
it's
you
like
death.
Yeah, you jumping in and out of this car, that car, that car, that car. It ain't no it's like the car, like it'll never be empty. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be something to get in, even if you the last one. Like where did this?
You are the only one.
Yeah, this all came from Earth, so everything's womb. That's the room.
Okay, let me say this one. You know, in the egg, right? When he go in the egg, which is you or me, on the outside of that egg, it's the ones telling you, you know, they died. It's the ones walking around right now. It's the ones outside of that egg. You feel what I'm saying? They got in the egg and they mama. It's the same egg though.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's like everything that the people that's living say about the dead, they live on through you. So what is death?
So to me, I can show you death, and I can go take your place in the egg.
I always talk about my.
You kind of get what I'm saying. Most folks don't get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
By me teaching you death and you alive, I could teach you death, and I could take your place in the egg, just like getting in the egg and mama.
Yeah.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
I can't agree with
They trying to replace you.
because your mama got different eggs.
You the only one that can see the sun. They're trying to steal something else and put somebody else in front of you. That's how they try to. That's what the Illuminati do. They're trying to kill you, show Kobe getting killed, so they can put him in front of something that they built, like something that they had all the action to or access to whatever they want to do. That's why they gave him access. Killed him as a character to enter in his son. This is how they do it. This is not the world that
comprehend that egg
to be placed.
When she
Only
got 6
place you can do is all in your face. Space can't even be without space without being in the faces of space, which is your face. It's in your face, you facing your space. I'm claustrophobic. And outside of your space at the same time, they trying to tell you about outer space.
Yep.
Yeah.
This shit.
They looking at the sun. They looking at you. I'm telling you.
It's so in your face. I got claustrophobic.
They looking at you when they looking at the sun.
Yes.
And those spots, what they call them, sunspots, is that bullshit you going through. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, look at this, man. Hey, shout out to God Body, man. We were building on this, man. We helped each other see this. Hey, look at this. You know how we talk about
your eternal body from your eternal spirit and your eternal mind. You feel me? When you was eternal for all time. That means everything. You can't leave nothing not behind. You ain't gonna even leave me out your time. I ain't gonna leave y'all out my time. That's why I got y'all all in my mind, literally. I can't
know each other if we look at sun.
Hey, we in the dojo. You can't look. This is where you get that word skull is school, and it's in the crown. I mean, it's in the crown. You know what I mean? So deal with that. Where you always at school, man. This is where they trying to taint your crown. The corona.
And they tell you.
This is God.
They tell you. You're gonna be an adult one day. You're gonna be committing adultery one day. They tell you.
Yeah.
They tell you this which school. They tell you what it is.
Yeah. So hey, look at this, man. God Body, we was building, and look at this. Shout out to him. But we helped each other see this. You know where they talk about the mutants on X-Men and shit. And these are all the people who today they talk about they don't snitch or they, you know, they got fingers up across their lips everywhere you look. These are the mutants. It's where if you don't say nothing, you will see your environment mutate. You hear me? It's like
exactly.
if you had to puke, you ain't gonna put your hand over your mouth and keep that shit in. If you do, it's gonna come out your ears. We're gonna witness a mutation. You're gonna have shit coming out your nose. You know, you're gonna witness the change of something that wasn't supposed to be if you just open up your mouth and say something.
Kid had a jacket just like that.
You know what I mean? This silent system that's got everything mutating because everybody's mutes. When you don't say shit, things change for the worse if it's a situation that ain't no good and you know it.
Don't kill. When you don't kill, your world fall.
Every motherfucker who's talking about they ain't no snitch, yes, you are a mutant.
Your word will fall.
You're a mutant. And you want to see the world change for, you know, say the powers that shouldn't be right now. You know, this is the mutation change because there's so many people that got their lips sealed. You know, that's where if you got some shit on your mind and you don't speak on it, whether you had to say it and be mad with it, you know, when you mean shit, you gotta be mean with the shit. You can't be nice trying to say
what you say. Yeah, he see it.
Yeah,
mean what you say.
So when we up there speaking our spiel shit, hell yeah, we mean it. And this where we mad. You know, this is the mouth of madness. You feel me? So if you don't open up your mouth, you will see it. Shit keep pounding in front of you, and it's gonna block your path. You know what I mean? This path. Look,
I can't agree with that totally because it would be to our demise. At some point in time, we had to stick to the G code just because the foundation of how everything was built upon.
That's what he's saying, bro. That's what he's saying.
Because if we all had that same mentality,
brother,
we'd be shit. If we ain't got shit and we telling on people that ain't got shit,
you saying
that would be, you know, to a further demise of our as a people.
Yeah, it's a bigger picture where the snitches or the ones that ain't saying they gonna snitch. Yeah, you're gonna end up living in a grime neighborhood where everything's falling apart because you're not speaking on keeping shit together. You hear me? It's a whole thing where we mean what we say, and that's a madman. You hear me?
And
the
when
madman.
Your word will fall.
Hey, y'all, I want to ask y'all something, man.
Literally.
Go ahead.
Ask King. I'm gonna ask the kings. I'm asking. I'm just asking the kings.
I'm an ass king, right?
Yeah, ask king.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm a ask king.
How they put this in your face, right?
Yeah,
hey, that sounds like a lawyer. A lawyer is an ass king.
Yeah.
Literally.
Or somebody that's immature.
Actually, all kind of questions. Literally.
I got plans for this coming springtime when y'all spring up out the dirt. Because I'm trying to put together a thing where we can really connect and take over your own earth. So we can really do some things with this work, like off of the line, and we can really do some church, some real work. We're gonna put some shit, dig our feet in the dirt, everything, and build up this whole earth. What I'm talking about. Come together. Let's do what we do. Like come together and really come together and be not separated like we looking at our things through the two. You know what I mean? Like
two heads better than one.
One size fits all.
Right, yeah, exactly. Because like I told y'all, me and a couple of brothers was on the other chats and we trying to put some things together. And we know that the world is ours. It's already yours. But the thing is to be able to take it over, you have to really come together so we can really implement and put some things together so we can show some things.
But what we say go.
Yeah, because
what we say go. Yeah, what we say go. Yeah. So all we got to do is reverse the spells.
Look, if the world is ours,
stop understanding.
Ours.
You don't understand.
Look at that. If the world is ours, here we P, then the hours is time, and we gotta take that.
Literally.
Listen. It's eternal life. You're already on the mount. You don't have to fight no one. Like,
Right.
you feel what I'm saying?
We infinite right now.
Yeah, they trying to. You the only one son of God that can fight God. You the only one. Period.
Yes, you the only
So
one.
Super Soldier Program is for you. Please
Hey.
look.
Hey, and I done got to the point where I don't even want to be asked. Don't ask me shit. You hear me? Because the ASK is the AXE, it's the ASS. You know what I mean? It's where you question your damn self. You ask yourself the questions and break that shit down. And when you get a sensible, you get to a sensible answer within your own spirit, you come to the table where we at. You hear me? And this is where we gon' tell our tales. We ain't gonna be sitting around asking the questions, because that's for you to ask your damn self. You chop yourself down and build yourself back up. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you ask me,
it's the question.
Yeah, you ask me, you gonna be, if I don't give you what you want, you gonna be chopping at me. Know what I mean? Telling me you don't know, and you ain't questioned your damn self. You questioning me if I'm you, which I am, but I'm not you literally. You know what I mean? So you got
me for us to respond to each other. We are one. That's why we responded.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because if you didn't comprehend, you probably wasn't.
Yeah, these motherfuckers ask you so much shit. You look that you would have the answer for everything asked, but damn, they asking so much. You're tired. You're chopped down. The teacher is done. Everybody asking me, and they not asking themselves. So this is the problem with the world.
Literally.
Hey, to what Huey was saying,
they're not looking at the question mark itself.
I was going to share an idea, but it turned out to be whack, but educating at the end. I was thinking of like the Brown Nosers Club, but then I looked at a definition and it said suck up, charm, flatter, kiss butt by bodily or vocal charm.
Literally.
Then it say George. No, this is even worse. Listen to the second one.
That's what I hear.
George Brown knows his way. Look, George Brown knows his way to the top instead of legitimately like everyone else.
Mind fucking.
But this the killer. This the killer. But this is the killer. This the killer right here. The act in which one inserts their nose up another's anus in order to gain
as holy as his father. As holy as his father. Asshole.
Hey, thus resulting in a brown complexion on the tip of
he's saying it to me. He's saying
you have a brown nose.
He literally talking to me.
Can adopt a literal meaning.
Yes. For I'm as holy as my father. I'm asshole.
Hey, we drop shit. Where's Sir drop it?
Right. I want to see what they talking. Be there when I said that. I'm mad. Drop.
And I'm brown nosing, right?
I was mad. Drop.
I love it because everyone telling the truth. No one is insulting no one. Everyone telling the truth.
And to get a tip on their brown nose by sticking in somebody's ass, though. And
I'm as holy as my father. I came in on a donkey. I came in on an asshole.
On a donkey. You hear me acting the donkey.
Hey,
in your face, right? Like,
hey, I guess we're full of shit, dude. Hey, we full of shit if we drink water.
In your face.
There's drop, bro.
Hey, you missed it, drop, man. I'm mad you went off, man. Damn.
Hold up, bro.
Because there is no insults. I mean, it is, but hey, everything is true. Everything is true. It's all how you translate it.
Hold up.
Yep. We got shit that makes.
Why you laughing? I'm feeling good because I'm brown nosing.
My nose is brown.
Like, you feel me? Like,
my nose
literally, right? Man, hey, Huey was brown nosing at one time. I'm not insulting, right? Huey was talking about we brown, right? So he would knowing we brown. He would nosing we brown. He would knowing we brown, right? So he brown nosing, right? Like, so to me, I'm brown nosing. You right? Telling the truth.
I am a brown nosing.
You ain't lying, huh?
Hey, whose nose is browner than mine? I am the brown
Y'all
nose.
niggas some brown
My
nose.
Easy.
My
I took
eyes
his
brown.
foolishness
My-
and made it educational.
Yes, I'm gonna be my R no
Hey,
no.
can y'all hear me, man?
I hear you, drop.
I
Go
love
ahead,
life.
Y'all hear
I
me?
do.
No, you
Hey,
go
son of Yahweh. Hey, son of Yahweh.
You was
Yes,
low
Hey,
brother.
though.
son of Yahweh.
Yes, brother. Yes, brother.
Oh, you really could? That's fucked up. Y'all
No,
hurt
we
my
didn't.
feelings.
Nah,
No, y'all hurt my feelings. It's too late. It's too late.
Go
My
ahead, brother. I'm
feelings
ready
is
for it. I'm
No,
ready
it's
for all
sad,
of it.
man.
I really am.
I'm hurt.
I'm ready. That's why I'm here. Yeah.
Lunas Chevy do not like that motherfucker, boy. Lunas Chevy said that motherfucker's an asshole, literally.
On purpose, right? I am an asshole as my father, right? I am. He tell the truth. Nigga, I'm a fuck nigga. I mind fuck niggas, right? You feel me? I mind fuck niggas. I mind fuck niggas. I'm a fuck nigga, right?
Got him with the
I can't help it. I'm yellow. I can't help it. I'm yellow.
Yes, we are the one that the eye
Yeah.
cross the T,
And he
put
don't get
the
him hiding the
donkey
donkey in his
and
face.
them in the
I ain't even
donkey.
hiding. I'm putting the donkey right in his face, but he do the how he see. He can't see what I'm saying.
Look,
I'm putting the
Jesus
Don
put
Key.
up
I'm
on
putting
the.
John Gotti key
Hear
in
what I
his
say?
face, and he can't even hear.
We are
Hey,
the
look,
one.
Jesus.
He can't
That
hear
the
it.
eye
I'm
cross
about
the
to come
T,
right back
put
in,
the
man.
down to the key and turn them in
Okay,
the
drop.
donkey.
Folks
Yes.
can't even hear it. I'm putting John Gotti, the D,
What's up, man?
in your face. I'm putting John Gotti, John Gotti key in your face, and you can't even hear me. I'm the donkey.
That's why I
I'm the
say we are the
ass.
one with that
Look,
the iron
Jesus-
cross the T,
You
put
said
the
the
down
lift,
to the
this
key
the
and
lift?
turn them in a donkey. Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
G.
coming out now.
Amen.
Hold on,
Amen.
man.
Hallelujah.
Hold on, I didn't hear that.
14,
Hold on, I didn't hear
44,
that
yeah.
one. Boy. Go ahead. Say that again, the boy. Say that again.
We are the one with that the iron cross the T, put the down to the key and turn them in a donkey. Yes.
David.
Amen. Pin the key on the donkey, right?
Jesus pulled up on the donkey and jacked everybody's ass.
Which is asshole. Because this system is fruitcake, and y'all can act like y'all don't see it if you want to. Fruitcake nasty, and you don't eat it, right?
I'm
Okay,
throwing
you
that
acting like
shit.
you eat. Folks acting like they ain't eating the system they don't want to eat. You eating fruitcake. This system is fruitcake. I'm telling you, it is. And most folks don't know that Jesus was a homosexual. I'm saying it, which is all is Christ, all is Christ, right? And all in the system have been turned. I'm saying it nice. I'm keeping it nice.
Oh,
Damn.
And if you've been turned,
sexual.
yeah,
Hell
Huh.
no. No, you,
I'm
hey, look,
keeping it nice.
Let me make sure drop my now.
that's hell no. That's when somebody say hell no.
Yeah.
That's
That's that firewall called hell no. That's that firewall where you burn up what I'm trying to tell you in your mind because you got a firewall in your head to burn up the truth. Literally.
Literally.
It's burnt.
Because I'm going to prove it to you.
It's
I'm going to
burnt
prove it to
up.
you. You make checks. I'm going to
Because
prove
that's
it to
conversation
I'm
for a
gonna prove
person
it to
that
you.
supports the
I'ma prove
LGBT community or something. You
I'm going to
letting
prove it
the
to you.
new
No, I'm going
world-
to prove it to you. No, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. Do you make checks? This society is fruitcake. I'm telling you. It's a dickhead on the dollar. You act like you'll see it. Do you make checks?
We make everything.
Society is fruitcake. Folks acting like they don't see it.
Hey, look at this.
You feel what I'm saying? All kind of mind fucking going on. I'm putting a dictionary in your head. I'm I'm putting dictionary in it. I don't see how y'all can't see this fruitcake society. I really don't know how this fruitcake.
I see it.
I don't know how y'all see the hardback dictionaries and the softback dictionaries. How y'all don't see them?
This is to be in hell when
feel
you
what I'm
exhale.
saying? You been mind screwed, literally.
And I see
Hey,
softback.
You been mind
I see
fucked. That's
softback
which is
books too.
homo. I know you don't want to see it. I know
You
you
gotta, look,
y'all don't want to see
right
it.
there.
Webster.
Softback.
Mind dick.
In the
Hey,
web,
look at this, y'all.
you caught in the web. You getting
Put a web
screwed
on the star
with
in your
the
face.
You know where
Hey,
you get
you
the
gotta
word
Put a web on
hell.
the star in your face because you define it. Which means how you define it? You lost. You lost the fine.
Yahweh, you gotta
lost.
eat up.
You are lost.
affiliated-
I'm telling you.
I gotta tell y'all, bro. This is the only channel where people talk like this at.
Because you define folks don't get this shit literal. You being
Man.
literally talked to. You got dictionary in your head.
Literally.
Literally.
Hey, look at
When
this one, y'all.
I swear to God, when I come back over here, right? When I come back over here with you guys, I ain't gonna lie. It be like We God for real. Like God is God. We know it, right?
You
We
hear?
all know it. Everybody know it. But the way that we talk is literally we talk it. We say it, right? And everybody else in the world is worrying about everything else in the world. We be on some other it. Literally. We be on
Yes.
literally. Nobody's saying it like it, bro. It's unbelievable the way y'all talk, bro. It's just like Lord have mercy, crazy.
It is,
That's why
man.
I'm here, brother. That's why I'm here. I came for what I'm doing right now.
Hey, we bust shit down. Hey, look at
I
this one,
came to
man.
Earth, period, for what I'm doing. Huh?
Hey, look at this spell. Y'all ever took the word hell and looked at it? Is he LL? And them two L's, your very left and right feet that stand on the ground, you stand on hell. He stands
Literally,
on
right?
the ankles. You hear me? So your
Yeah.
two legs is connected from the ankle down to your big toe. That's a capital L you stand on. These are the ELs. The
That's what he
L.
was saying about the anchor
Hey,
in
I'm
the
glad.
cross. That's what he
Yeah.
was saying about the
Different
anchor, holding
direction.
the cross down, holding it down. You, the anchor.
Yeah.
Mind's
The
eye.
two L stand on hell. He LL is hell.
Yeah, and I look at it like he will go to hell if he don't do his shit right.
When the earthly body dies, you're going where everybody else went.
He
You hear
will
me?
go
Listen,
to
you
hell
already in
and
it.
take hell
You
twice.
already,
How you know?
listen,
How
Right.
you know? How you know it's pantheism is this? Just by Jesus' name itself is just us and He's us, right? And that shows you everything is connected, and that's what pantheism is. That's the pantheon. That's the
Check it.
truth.
Like I
Everything
say,
else is man-made.
all water goes back to the
All
center.
right, never
All
mind.
water,
Y'all be doing
all
too
water. You see,
much.
in the Mount
And
Meru, in the
speak his
center,
spiel, man.
all
When he was
water,
the boy
all
left.
water is being drawn to the center. We're
Hey, I'm
we're
glad
made of water.
you
You
must
see
be
what
a
I'm
globe
saying?
earth force, the
So the
center.
earth's gonna the earth's gonna draw us back to the center no matter what. We gotta, if we don't go to the center physically, the earth's gonna draw you back naturally. Because
Exactly.
Yeah,
when you
shit.
pass, you're gonna go into the earth and you're
Said
made of
that so
water.
good.
Now you dealing with now you dealing with Pangea now. Now you dealing with they saying all the continents is drifting back to connect to one massive land again. They saying it broke apart, but the tides is pushing it all back together like a puzzle piece. You see what I'm saying? And that's why he's saying everything gonna be drawn back to the center, whether we like it or not. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to turn this into no baller talk, but listen, y'all remember when I told y'all? That's why I'm 1,000% sure the world is a
No,
fucking
I ain't
globe.
no baller,
I'm like
but
a
you're
scientist.
right, Sir Drop.
Listen, I'm like a
Don't do that, K man. Don't change this to a globe debate, please, bro.
reality. Listen, I told y'all a while ago. I know y'all remember this. I used to go
Man,
to
I
the
got an expensive high going on, K.
go to
Please
the
do not
ocean
do this.
and walk out in the water and close my eyes. I can fucking hold my arm up like I'm Jesus, and it's gonna draw me back all the way back to where I started from, and I don't even feel myself move. So if y'all ever go on vacation, just do this shit. Just walk out in the fucking water, close your fucking eyes, bro. You gonna move all the way back to where you was at without even feeling it.
It's called a tide, man, but don't change this to a
I'm talking
big
about
argument, man. You know
gravitationally
we not
pulling you
about to
back to the
build
center.
on that though. We gonna argue
Exactly what
about
I'm
that, man.
talking
Let's build.
about.
Listen, bro. Let's
That's
build
all I had to
about
say.
something instead of debating something, man, because we don't get nowhere with that shit. We go back and forth about what somebody else thinks and turn it into a shit show every
Man,
time.
I'm just telling you. No, I'm just telling you as
All right, that's
a
great as wrong. I agree with
myself
you. The earth round. Let's
big
talk about
experiment. I use my body as a scientist. You know, people want
No,
to.
you don't agree with that shit,
I
Drop.
use my fucking
No, I'm
body
just saying move
as
on,
a
bro,
piece
because
of the
I
fucking
ain't trying to
Yeah,
scientific.
argue
let's
right
move on. Let's move on. We're not gonna have a debate, that's for
The
sure.
earth is round, man.
This is a
The
great
earth is
build.
round. It's
Yeah, it's
round.
round.
Hold on.
It's
Yeah, I
round.
just
Fuck
want to
it, bro.
that,
The
man.
Earth's a body. The
The earth
Earth's
is
a
a
body.
body.
There y'all go,
Round,
man.
like
Well, let's
I,
argue
I,
then. You know,
no, I don't want to argue. I just wanted to share that, man, because you niggas be talking about, use a telescope or do a scientific project. Nigga, I sacrificed my body as part of the scientific experiment. That's like going standing on top of the mountain, literally, to go to see if you can still see the boat sail away. But we can carry on with something else. I just wanted to share that.
I feel you.
Cool. Look,
You
you
got-
are right. So let me just say this though. You are right because the earth is round. It's all around you. You are inside of it, the world,
Facts.
right? Right.
Yeah.
It's inside of you. The body that you live in is the only thing that you ever sit in. It's the whole world that you landed in. It was the land. The land that you landed in was where you landed. You were standing so much inside of the world that you was looking at it outside of you, right? That you had a clear view that you was inside of it. It was clear. It was clear. It was right in front of your face like a fucking flat screen TV. That's flat, right? But you can see the whole picture in that, right? The picture
you
was
saw
flat screen, but you can see the round thing of everything that was still around the screen. You can know that the screen was inside the house, and everything that the screen was you was looking in was inside your house. This is how you know that you was inside your house, right?
Exactly. Hey Huey, hey man, you just said that so good, man. I just want to tell you that, man, because that really just said, like, you know, if somebody can tell you something, you can almost visualize it in your head without you even saying you inside of a bar. You said it just by describing everything that's around you. That was
Right.
Hey, and look at this.
Well, hell yeah,
Look.
and inside of a ball is flat, right? But go ahead.
Right. That's
Look.
what I was. Inside of the world is flat, meaning there's levels, meaning there's lines, it's parallel and perpendicular lines that make you look, but then you don't see no curve. You just bend everything that you see with your words. You bend reality with the way that you look at shit, the way your perspective is, what your perversion is, the way that you see the view. You know, your peripheral is what curves around you. So you can see that in the clear view. So you know that's your Taurus field, the energy view of your energy field. Everything around you, you are controlling it because you're the only thing that's standing inside of it because you're the only one that came through your world. Only you came through that world at your time. It's a fact. It was nobody else inside your sack but you.
And look at this. It's where, like you just said, your peripherals, that's the left view. Then you got a right view that's controlling that arm. And you got you in the center who controlling both of them. You hear me? All three of y'all way by and by. And that's like you just said, the world's all around you. This is where you got you surrounded by all of this water on the land that you own. And around it, like you get to the shores, everything that's close up under your nose is waving to you. But everything that's far from, like, say, far away from you, then far, all of that shit is waving by. Everything is saying hi and bye around you. Everything that you leaving or going towards is saying come on, and everything behind you saying I see you later. You know what I mean?
Right.
The world is around you, and like the trees swaying this way and that way, they waving at you. Everything's alive, and they saying hi and they saying bye.
Yeah, and
Right.
everybody have a flat feet because they gotta go back down to ground. See, we all got a neutral out, right? At that inertial plane, that that
Yes.
flat
0 point.
inertial energy plane, that 0 point. That's right, that neutral point. That's why your soul touched the ground. The ground is the neutral point. You always have to be neutral with the ground.
Yeah, where you
You know what I'm
ground.
saying? But it's not really the ground, it's the inertial plane that we're trying to level out on the bottom of our souls. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I feel you. It is the neutral point right between. It's where you got the heavens above, you got middle earth right here centered, and you got the hell, the Heliopolis we stand on. If this place is a washing
Like the
machine.
mirror itself.
Yeah, look, if this place is a washing machine, then it's a toilet bowl too. And I ain't never seen a turd that didn't go down that hole. Everything's gonna be flushed.
Yes. The turd went down the torso, your torso, right? When your top part meets your middle part and your bottom part is connected to what is on the ground. It's what it is. Your heaven is above your dome. Everything inside your dome is what's going on above your dome. Your thoughts is going on in your black.
That's why they say when you go to the center, you see a whirlpool. because the center point is just to show you what's going on, right? You see, you don't have to physically go to the North Pole, the center, to see that whirlpool to understand this. You just got to look into the hole into your eye, you know? Just look into the hole into your eye.
That you.
That
Yeah.
and then you see it right there.
Really, so when you said I explained that perfectly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Killer Kane Rod, you said when I explained that perfectly, right?
Yeah.
That's my shit for my body, Earth. So if I explained that so perfectly, and I'm telling you that the Earth is a body, all you ever seen was a body of water, a body of ground, and you was the first body that meant to be on this ground. Body. I put body on the Earth. I bodied this Earth. Now think about this, right? Right? Is this Earth a body, or is it flat around?
Of
The only thing that you can prove for a fact that they can't say that they can get outside of you to prove is that you can prove a body. You can prove a body of ants.
That's right.
Body of water. You can prove you a body. I can prove a dog is a body with a world, a bee, a motherfucker,
a body of land.
Yeah,
continental body of land, body of water. You can't disprove the body.
Quick with it.
By
A body got to be of some type of mass. So you would say a body can even be like Krang on the Ninja Turtles. He's still like a globe. He like a circle, and he got but he's still known as that body. He's still Krang. So yeah, you can look at Earth as a body, but then you talk about the shape of the body, and then the spherical Earth. And hell, I can take you all the way back to the beginning where fucking women were shaped like Halloween corn candy. You see what I'm saying? And just like
shaped though? How are you shaped though? How is your body shaped?
Hey, I'll roast the fat bitch, and she be built like a triangle. And I say she looked like a piece of Halloween corn candy. But hell,
that's why you by yourself.
Hey, listen, what if you was that piece of corn candy that Fat Andy had tried to make
gumdrops?
Right?
Yep, gum.
She swallowed the thumbtack. Listen, you always told her to suck your meat, and she said she gonna eat you whole.
Shit, I'll tell her I'm shaped like a lowercase I and 2 Y's.
Hey, and where you get a lot of people that were shaped like candy corn, these was bodies that didn't come through the canal or the womb. You know, when you cut out the belly.
You gonna break out as a whole bag of candy on motherfuckers and make that shit sound like, yo. You are the Snicker bar. Nigga, we in the Milky Way.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about her, she's, because that's it is. It's her, she. It's the chocolate woman. It's about the black woman. It's
Hey, just don't get a Klondike bar. That bitch gonna, if you get a Klondike.
You are the Twix. You are the Twix because it's 2 sides to you. But you the gold, you the light from the sun. That's the package of the Twix, and just open it up. You got 2 sides to your body.
The 3 Musketeers. You the 3 Musketeers.
Hey, and look, you know where they hide bodies.
You was a baby Ruth.
Look, baby,
they laid it down in candy. Let me do it for you, man. They laid it down in candy in our face.
Hey, look at that. It's like literally where
an hour later, you can take this shit. An hour later.
Yep, it's gonna catch up with you. Look, it's you know where they hide the body in the bushes. That's you, a baby coming out the bush at birth.
Literally, you see,
putting them in a bunch.
The world just
berries on the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Couple of berries, blend them in.
Hey, Drop, I gotta say, if cotton candy was the clouds, it ain't flat at the bottom of the clouds. Drop.
Oh,
hey,
man, K-Rod, you need to leave it alone. You know you already got ether. Do you got a goddamn response to Pillars of the Earth? Talking all that globe shit, man.
Oh
Hey,
man, yeah.
I hope you hit the books.
Hey, no, we ain't battling today. I'm with the flat Earth crushers, but
Then
we
stop with
we
the spherical notions, man.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
it's not a
we
flat
on
bro.
nosing.
This
Hey,
is
listen, let's go over to y'all what we doing
This is
today.
flat ain't no
Right?
base. That's the
Yeah,
only thing.
this is not the
Flat ain't
flat
no
Earth
base.
community.
This is the body Earth. We body Earth. We the
Hey.
whole Earth. Our Earth,
Hey,
which is
Hey.
all around
Solid Earth.
and it's flatly round. Like even if you was around, right, you can stand on the ground and you can still stand flat on the ground and spin all around like a piece of paper, right? It's flat, it looks square, but it's really round because it's in something that it's all around. It's around you. Everything is around you. Just because it's around don't mean that you are spherical, or even if you had fears, why would you have fears where you at? Even with the spears,
Exactly.
it's supposed to be spears. Spears?
Yeah.
The
Around right.
easiest way for you to comprehend this or to overstand this is to just think of space as being all around you. It's not like what they tell you, oh, space is out there. Space is everything around you, like everything around you.
Hey,
How
look,
about this?
look.
How
You're
about this? How
literally
about this?
in
How
space
about this,
right now.
yo? The Earth is really shaped like a spear. When you stand it up, you stick it in the ground, but they try to fuck our head up and say the Earth is a sphere.
Literally.
Hey, and look at this. Look at this, man. I remember not too long ago, you had a stream going red, but it was like a comic drawing. It was a whole bunch of bodies piled to a mountain. But it's like where you could pile up bodies, they all gonna lay flat. You hear me? No matter how big the mountain of bodies will be. But that's treachery. You know what I mean? We don't want to walk around this world witnessing these mountains of bodies that's laying flat as the ground you stand on, right? So Earth is a body, but this is where we here to move these mountains. You hear me? Because these mountains ain't a mountain to shit, but shit. You hear me? All of these dead bodies need to be flushed. So it's like where these mountains are standing in front of the living. You know, like say as big as a skyscraper, man. The mountain of bodies, we witnessing this shit. We standing at the base of these mountains looking up like, what the fuck? You hear me? It's kind of like that wall on 300. You know what I mean? Now we can take these bodies and use them against somebody. You know what I mean? But it's where if we don't use the crown, you know what I mean? If we don't see how to move plays and play this game correctly, we gonna add to the pile that lay flat. You know what I mean? So
Red Squid. And to what you were saying, man,
we gotta know how to move the mountain. That's what
I got thousands of NASA channels and that approve, you know, it right. Yeah, maybe we need to link up and we can watch the same video that we watch at the same time, so you can see what I'm seeing. Cause I got thousands of live ones on deck.
Hey, now listen.
You can't debunk.
Listen, let me tell y'all, the Earth is it's a fucking diamond. Now, what we live on is the flat part of it. So it's like it comes to a point at the bottom, and it comes to a point at the top. The bottom is more or less of where the land connects at. Don't nobody live down there. Nothing. On top of that, you hear that wind? You hear that wind? Y'all go.
Sir, dropping a tornado right now.
No, that's hold on, let me let y'all see this beautiful day in Akron, Ohio, man. Hold on, bro.
It's windy.
Hold on, bro. Look at this beautiful day, bro.
In your microphone.
You see that, bro? You see them real clouds, bro? No temperature. It's like 50 degrees up in 25 this month.
Yeah, no chemtrails.
Yeah.
It's windy though.
Yeah, it's winter. It ain't cold though. It's good wind.
No, it's windy. Windy.
Hey.
Oh, you said it ain't cold.
But yeah, that's look like globe shit.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to Fat Vegan Grandma Abcod Nefer. Misael Katina Wilson said, you guys are awesome. Knowing the ledge is powerful. You guys are powerful. Infinite vibration. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, y'all going in. Shout out to One World, One Hood, and the Magic Mirror, son of Yahweh on the back. Waiting to get in, bro. We feel so. You know, as soon as somebody get off, I'll bring you back in. But you know, everybody building right now, so we're gonna keep it going. Yeah, y'all got the floor, man.
No, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Allergic to Bullshit. I see him in the chat earlier.
Allergic. I'll let Allergic get my spot, man. He ain't been around for a minute. Allergic trying to come up here.
Yeah, I'll let y'all wait. All right, too. I could just go to the regular thing anyway.
Yeah, bro. Go to the regular. Yeah, bro.
Oh man, I'll be in and out.
Are you good though, bro? You ain't got to go off. You good? You come on. You good? But yeah, you can let him in on your own.
Yeah, I'll drop it. I'll come back.
Okay, yeah, I ain't pushing nobody off. It's always to have
Pillars of the earth, K-Rod. Pillars of the earth, bro.
Oh yeah, we gonna get into it, Squid, man. No doubt, man. Much love, y'all.
Much love, Pillars to the earth.
Hey, look at that. I'm glad you said that again. Because you know, earth represents the center, you know, where we center. You know, it's in the center of your vest or your chest.
Right.
And up under that, you got, you know, you go down to hell, but over that is the heavens. So, you know, dealing with this information in this spine that's your mental connected to your mind or whatnot. So this is where you get information that helps you get in alignment. And when you realize that you done got yourself in alignment, this is where you should have enough sense to know your assignment and why you here in Middle Earth. What are you here for? It's like, who the fuck you work for? Is you working for the most high or the most low or the centered people? You know what I mean? Like, what is your assignment in your alignment here dealing with your senses in your mind? This is a school, man. You in your skull. And how you look is the eyes that's looking out. We've been looking for ourselves, but shit, we ain't seen
Right there.
you right there. We are the eyes. The eyes is us. The eyeballs is all
Which
of
is
us.
the alley.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Everything you're looking for
Straight up.
for your
Everything
eyes.
is a copy of you. Everything is a copy of his word. Literally.
The copies. This is a big ass. What the motherboard thing? Yeah.
They telling you, right?
This motherfucker. This soul thing, man. You know, the flats of your get back. How in the hell you gonna stand on hell and not know the heavens up there? You know what I mean?
Heaven behind your face.
Behind your facial.
Your face. Yeah,
That's
heaven
right.
meets earth in your face. Literally. The foundations of the world, which is the cornerstone, right? That hold the arch up, the cornerstone. You feel me? It's the centerpiece, right? So the foundations of the world, they call them Atlas. They hold the world up. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The foundations of the world is your senses. Heaven meets earth in your face.
But okay, if you tell somebody the foundations of the world, if you start off like that, people, especially people that's involved in the globe, the flat earth, or whatever, they thinking about physical composition of the shape of the earth. And when somebody say the foundations of the earth is your face, that's not answering the question, B.
Yeah, I can answer it though. I ain't finished.
You can answer it, but you had a chance to answer it. You threw a fucking curve.
I can point to the 4 pillars. I can point to the 4 corners. And I can show you the centerpiece. I can show you the centerpiece, but I already know. I don't know nothing of you.
Well, you saying some shit where you say foundations and then you talk about someone's face.
Yeah, that hold the world up. Foundations of the word. Foundations of the world. Right?
Your face hold the world up?
Literally.
Yes.
Hell no.
Which is the cornerstone. Hold on, if you let me explain. Can I explain to the ones that maybe want to be confused with you? Can I explain to the ones that maybe
so you under the ground and you in the dirt, literally, huh?
What I'm saying is,
everything you are the
Hey,
dirt.
Yahweh, you using your own medicine against you, bro. It's funny, man. Red Squid.
Right, I'm talking common sense. I'm talking about.
No, you
I've
talking.
been looking
You
for Red
talking.
Squid. I've been
No, I'm
looking for
talking
Red
about
Squid. I've been
just
looking for Red
fucking with
Squid all
you,
my
man.
life. Literally.
Don't say
Lit.
that and don't believe the shit that I tell,
I've
motherfucker.
been looking for you
You better know my. You better
because
know
I'm
my
gonna
work.
believe you anyway. Because to me, you telling the truth. Period.
Oh, all right.
Whatever.
That's why I'm looking for you.
Well,
I'm telling you.
who can argue with that shit? I'm gonna have to
That's
come
why
back.
I'm looking for you. I'm telling you.
Hey, look
If I
at
was
this.
y'all shut your damn mouth. I can't help it though. If I was you.
Look, look,
Mine-
I
mine
keep
say
telling
look
you
for
that though, but
yourself.
you know you don't get
Look.
it. I keep telling you, but you know I'm white.
Look, I could probably help break it down a little better. It's
You need
where
to
the
leave a
surface.
comment
Look,
so I know
the
you've been by.
surface. Look, you
Yeah,
know
I'm
where.
saying. I'm telling you.
Look,
But that's why I
look,
gave you that. So I don't want you to shut up. I want you to
okay,
continue
okay.
it.
Look.
I'm
It's
telling
where
you.
the surfer is on the surface of the water. He surfs the waves, and that's right in your face. You observe that from the shore. You see him surfing. You hear me? This is where you see him surfing. You are surveying this. You hear me? You see it's going from straight hard land to wet land, and that's where he's surfacing. He's surfacing right on your face. It's right in your face. You see him surfacing. You survey this. You hear me? Now take. I just used the surfing wave as an example, but let's turn away from the water and look towards land where they say war is. You know, this is where the racing course is. You know what I mean? And you know they could race on water too, but it's where you have to survey the surface, the crash course. You hear me? It's right in your face. Look, to survey things is to survive. You can't survive if you can't survey. And the survey is your surface. Surface is right in your face. It's the crash course you're gonna observe. You're gonna race others, or you're gonna go through this crash. You're gonna jump hurdles, and they're gonna be right in your face. This is where you see it and you jump. This is the surface. You know what I mean? This is the foundation, the crash course, the four corners, the land that you own. This is the very thing that's in your face. If you can't see it, then you're not surveying it. It's right in your face. You know what I mean? Corners of this earth.
And look, mind's eye is the serpent too. Like as we deal with how Huey P and Yahweh changed the words, so the surface would be the serpent also. We get to intertwine the letters too. That would be.
Yeah. The two L's stand on hell, and this is a crash course today. You know, like they literally making it this way. You know, just imagine literal rats. You know how ugly that shit'll be? Everybody got a tail behind they ratchet ass rat fur. Motherfucker teasing.
Monkey wrench.
No, you
throw it
had
right in that motherfucker too.
Listen,
Throw the
you
monkey
had
wrench
tail.
right in there with ease. Like you just toss that motherfucker in there with no problem.
You had a tail because it was a lot of brushing.
Like it's like surfing. We
and you
we
know you're supposed to see something
vining,
fucked
you know.
up. I tossed the
It's
monkey
like
wrench in there.
we vining, you know. It's like when they say divine,
folks don't get them catch the spells on these fools.
or
I'm
you're
trying to show them how it works.
diving. You see what I'm saying?
got it.
When they say
I'm trying to show
divine or like
throwing
you're
a monkey wrench,
diving.
slap in there. You better catch it. You better realize I threw it.
I don't know what the
Hey,
fuck
man,
y'all we talking
y'all
about.
hear
Monkey
each other, bro.
Yeah,
It sound
that
like
means
y'all
shut your
don't
mouth then if you don't know. That's what it means. I think common sense tells me I wouldn't say nothing.
Stop, bro.
But,
Stop,
you
bro.
know,
Common sense
Stop.
tells me I ain't got
Let me
nothing to
ask
say because I
y'all,
don't know what he's saying.
is scientifical terminology poetic?
Right. Now, can we quit talking over each other? If somebody talking, just don't say nothing till they stop talking. And it makes a way better show. Now, what you say, Red Squid?
It's scientific jargon, poetry. Is it poetry?
Is it?
If somebody asks, if somebody asks,
if you want to.
they could if they wanted to. If somebody asks, how does this automobile run? And somebody break out a poem book and start talking about poetry, is that an answer to a person who wants to know how an automobile is ran?
Our alternator shall charge the battery of this.
That would be a real class act. That would be a real class act.
The battery is using the alternator to
Now this windshield protect me from the laws of life.
You see?
as I press the gas pedal and move forward through the spectrum.
I say the answer is
Zero.
the answer, right? The
man.
poetry book
You
is the
gotta
answer.
understand what
And
he's
if he
saying.
said that, that's the answer too. So you know,
No, he's
that's
saying that
that's
shit
the
can
responsibility
sound
to you.
good. He's saying that
That's
shit
the
can
answer.
sound good, but how true is this shit?
Everything is true.
Because we just made a car sound like life itself. As it reached 80 miles per hour, which is the infinite realm, and the miles travel and go on beyond. You can see what I'm saying? So it can sound good, but is it the truth? And that's what
I've
we.
been doing
That's
this all my
that's
life,
my
bro. That's all I
problem.
do is lame shit. I be trying to tell them though.
Everything that sounds good, I bite it. I ain't gonna lie. And then I gotta re-look at it and be like,
I am
nah,
what you
I
see,
went too
but
far.
yeah, you can't tell these folks.
That's why they got asylum, so they could lock motherfuckers up, so they could talk to the walls and shit.
Thank you.
The Joker might be smart as fuck
Well, you sound
and
like
agree
my
with
little
everything that you say, but they lock his ass in Gotham Asylum because don't
Yeah,
nobody
'cause I
want to
am
hear that
Batman.
shit.
Because I am
Yeah.
Batman.
If y'all
Because I am
smoke weed,
Batman.
right?
I am Penguin. I am the Joker. I'm all of the
If
above.
y'all-
I'm mind fucking you, son. And then I called you son, bro. Like if I
You
was you,
mind
listen, bro.
fucking you
Listen,
mind
if I was
fucking
you,
your
bro,
mama.
like, if I was you,
Yo, you
if
mind
the
fucking your
plan,
mama,
the
B.
plan is for you to say anything to me. I want you to never shut up.
That's your plan. That's what you
my
woke up
ritual.
and
That's
wished
my
on. You feel
ritual.
me?
I'm gonna go ahead and straight tell you, it's for you to never shut your damn mouth. Never.
You know what? I'll put a fucking 12 gauge in your shit and easily pull the trigger.
You see the you see
You feel me?
you see
That's
what
how
I'm
I
saying?
feel. That's what I feel about
I
your
already know
sound,
you a
B.
demon. You a
You
demon.
a
You come
sound
to kill.
boy.
You come to rob,
You're a
pillage,
sound
steal,
boy.
and kill. You come to
Yeah,
rob,
you're a
pillage, steal,
sound
and kill.
boy.
You
All you
come to
do is
rob,
make sound.
pillage, steal,
You
and
ain't
kill, and
got shit
penetrate
to
another man.
stand on, B.
And penetrate another man and say it.
You
And
ain't
you
got
want to
shit to
penetrate
sound
another
on.
man. And you saying you want to penetrate him.
Hey,
See,
y'all,
this
wait,
that
hold
gay
up,
shit,
hold up.
you see that shit?
Hold up.
God
You
damn,
saying
boy.
how you want to penetrate another man.
Hey, bro, you gotta hold up. Listen.
Yeah,
Mind
I know.
fucking your
And you
mother.
like
battle. Hold up,
and
man.
Cause I know she
chill,
regret pushing your dumb ass out.
Hey, man, would y'all
and you
chill,
like
man?
The other way. She should have
just
pushed you out
said
the
that
other
you
way.
like that sick-minded foolishness.
She should have put you out the other
And
end,
that's why you
motherfucker.
here. Because the
Yeah, we
demon in
is.
you had to
Listen.
show itself.
Hey, bro. Listen, bro. You about to put it. Listen, bro. Shit. You fucked my high up. You owe me $20. Listen. Now we
You
gonna
owe
put a
yourself
counter on.
$20.
All right, you just owe me 40. Now listen.
You owe yourself $40. Go ahead and make it 60,
cool.
nigga. You can go to 100.
All right, you
Man, I'm
get the
trying to get
last
you to 1
word. Now
million
look,
if you
I'm
want to.
changing the narrative. Listen, you and Red Squid is about to get put on a timer. Huey P gonna time y'all. Y'all gonna get 2 minutes apiece and clear the air, and then y'all done, bro. Now, boom, what is y'all talking about? And we gonna set the timer.
What I'm talking about, that nigga found me.
You gotta laugh, Squid. Tell me that ain't funny shit, man.
Because we can't be arguing is what I'm saying, man. We can really be delivering points because everybody got different ideologies. So we can figure out a format to where
No. He said what he said. That was his 2 minutes. And I feel like anybody can find a sacrifice. You know what I mean? Sometimes that motherfucker already on the side of the road.
That's why he here. He's saying it.
No,
keep
Yahweh, your
walking by.
2 minutes
You know
up,
what I mean?
Yahweh. No. Go ahead, Red Squid. He get 2 minutes, then Yahweh come in after 2 minutes, and then we finish talking our shit. We gotta clear the air right here. Go ahead, Red Squid.
I don't know who the brother fucking with for real. He really think that shit got away with me for real. Like, hell no. Like, you can't come on anywhere talking about facts and then you just pulling all these goddamn anal beads out your ass and speaking on them bitches like you reading fortune cookies and shit. Like, motherfucker, you don't vibe with the whole concept of building and reaching a point of goddamn accomplishment where brothers learned something that they didn't know and they built with each other and came to a conclusion. When it comes to this dude over here, everything is everything all the time and everything makes sense. He's just going around in circles. He's in perpetual limbo. And I don't think nobody really fucks with that swag. You know what I'm saying? Because in debates, you got someone saying one thing, someone saying another thing. This motherfucker will fuck around and agree with everything, and then say some shit that is not pertinent.
Let him respond, Red. And then you come back in. See, this sounds so smooth. Go ahead, Yahweh.
To me, he telling the truth. I'm reading fortune cookies. I am a perpetual foolishness. If you want to use, I'm gonna use that word, foolishness, perpetual bullshit. And I feel that if a man have common sense and he sees some shit on the ground, he'll just leave that shit right there.
Oh, well, there you go. Y'all saying the same thing.
Okay, he want to be left alone, so I mean, I won't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I won't
set your ass down and shut your damn mouth. I already told you.
Anybody seen a talking power shit before?
You might can't see in the grass what I'm doing with you. I'm mind fucking you. I'm telling you.
No, you mind fucking your mother because she regrets pushing you
can't
out.
Tell him nothing, bro. You can't tell him.
You mind fucking your mother. You know your mother see you and shake her goddamn head every time.
You get your
like, goddamn, I knew you wasn't gonna be shit. And she see your old ass and she be like, goddamn, just keep it moving, nigga. Keep it pushing. The fuck? You know what you remind me of, son, on Yahweh's dick? You remind me of that emoji with shit with a mouth and two eyes on it. That's what you remind me of, yo.
I ain't gonna debate.
Tell me I'm telling the truth. Tell the world I'm telling the truth when I said
you telling the truth.
I dare.
I am dead. A movie with the two big eyes.
We could turn it into a comedy hour, though. He did say some
shit about
ass beats.
He telling the truth. And I'm wondering, why are you wasting your damn life with me? Like,
I told the truth.
Up. I know why, because you told me why. You feel what I'm saying? Everyone needs a sacrifice, Freemason. Everyone needs a sacrifice, and they would love to put hard things in another man's mouth and penetrate him real good. You already told me what you here for.
Hey, man, you like 30 years. You like 30 years off beat to the whole gay movement going on right now.
You're telling the truth. Everything is true. And you're not lying.
That's the only way Red Squid troll, man. He's gonna tell the truth, but he a troll.
Exactly. So he want to put a hard 2-round object or one Mossberg or whatever he choose. He want to stick it in my mouth.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
He want to see my
flag on the play.
He want to see my flag on the play. Like a bitch.
All the referees is putting their flags on the play right now.
Bitch.
Literally. Flag on the play. Somebody blow the whistle. Somebody blow the whistle.
And I'm giving him all the ass he can eat. I'm handing him ass. And he eating all the ass I'm handing him. He eating it. And y'all can't see this shit fruitcake, and I'm telling you.
We're going to have to eject this motherfucker from the game.
Him all the ass he can eat.
He loves it. There's too many flagrant fouls. Too many flagrant fouls.
He can't leave ass alone, right? See, he can't leave ass alone, right? He love ass. I'm telling you.
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
There you go, referee.
He loves it, bro. He chasing the ass all ass nigga, bro.
Them prison feathers in your head.
He chasing the ass.
Ass up, man.
Wait,
you chasing
old and dumb. It's like, yo, what the fuck you was doing with your life? You come up here and be out of gas.
You still on that ass, ain't you? You still on that nigga ass. Look at you.
1 second.
You still on that nigga ass. Look at you. Can't see how spellcaster work. You slow.
Hey, what you say, Huey?
You slow. You can't see how spellcaster work, can't you? Oh, you can. You a Mason.
Wait 1 second. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Red Squid.
1 second. Well, first, hold on. Wait, point first. Shout out to K Smith 08. Appreciate you for coming in. I missed something. I was gone. Shout out to Quentin. Shout out to True Seat Searcher, man. Shout out to the great brother. Who else in the chat? Grandma Cobb, Abcod Neffer, everybody. Who that? Nunik Shevit. God Body Shine. What's up, guys? Shout out to the family. Who else? Red Squid on the platform. We got Son of Yahweh on here. I ain't gonna do a too long one, man. I wasn't gonna come on and do a 6 hour today. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come back on. I know I ain't been on for a minute, so I just wanted to highlight y'all folks and shit. Just kick it around, man. But y'all see y'all got y'all vibes on 1,000. I just want y'all to know that y'all are it. You know, stop giving y'all energies up to unknown sources. You be the source of all your sorcery. You know what I'm saying? Control y'all sorcery. Y'all know that. Be the source of everything, y'all. Make sure that y'all subscribe to each other. Everybody follow each other, so when we going live, we could be in the same, you know, the same community. We float. We're a floating tribe. We'll be that one ship, knowing that you was aboard the ship. You know what I mean? And it was a mothership, and it was what we all landed in. It was our ma land, the land that we was all in was mama. The skin of our flesh was our mama, right? And then our mind, our father was our time. You feel me? Father time was you, Emmett, the me. I'm in it. The Emmett Smith, who used to run the ball and try to score the touchdown in the goal. He had a goal to get. No matter what he do, he wanted to put it in the goal because he was gold, the golden one. That's why they deal with goals. The basketball or the football was all the goals. Where they trying to play us. It was a game. Where they trying to show you that we ain't all really, we just lame. We was the lamb. This is how we was am. You was am. I am the L, the lamb, the B am, the B the ma and the L, to be the land, to be all the land, to be the D, to be even if the D if and. Even if you even have your D in A or at the and is in the abandoned land. How much angles do you need to be on your base to see all of the DI angles? Even if you wasn't even looking at the angles or diagonals or even the dimensions, talking about electric for the fences, even if you didn't even have to be up or off the fences or be offended, even if you even never see the end wasn't meant to be in or the ended. Whatever was begun, even if it have to be done to begin it, it wouldn't even have to be done.
What's so funny,
You have to have a gun. You didn't even have to be the gun.
Man,
You told the
fuck it,
gun
it's
you could
real.
be the gun.
Shut the devil. Man, fuck it, it's real.
So this is real. Life that we live is real.
Hey, yo, ref. Hey, yo, ref. Yo, PvP. You the referee.
I'm the
This
ref.
is your channel. This is your panel. I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir, God.
Referee,
Yes.
can you address this? Can you please address this flagrant motherfucker in sight of everybody? Because when people up here talking about bills and shit, and he don't have his way, he talk about someone trying to penetrate him, and he mind fucking. Could you drop some sense on this motherfucker, because he fucking up. He fucking up. He fucking up what you saying.
I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
Ass up for a second,
yes,
yo.
sir.
Now
Yes,
you over there giggling, and you fucking up Huey P's audio. You can mute your stupid ass up so Huey P can say what he want to say on his own shit without you giggling, interfering with his audio. You ain't even got no type of decency or respect. So why should somebody decently respect you, yo?
Telling the truth.
You telling the truth. This nigga retarded. I'm sure there's somebody else in the chat that can build to your panel, yo, who will just pick this motherfucker off. You gotta chop his head off, man. That's what I'm putting in that request.
He want to do it to a retard.
Speak on it, though. Speak on it, though, because people in your chat saying this motherfucker saying hella gay shit and all this other stuff.
What you want to do to a retarded nigga?
Listen, a gay thing was only a term.
The truth. I'm retarded. Right? Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm a retard. Thank you.
It's a thing. Your thing was a thing. Some people play with it, right?
Hey, that shit is funny.
Appreciate it. You just don't know.
You gonna have to mute him, yo, because I can't hear you. Nobody in the world can hear you.
I am a retard. Thank you. And I wonder why you want to get on the retard, man. Oh my God.
He over talking you. Yo, this dude is an attention whore, yo.
Let me say this.
Beat up on a retard.
All right, let me get a point. Cause let me make this point here, because I said this before, and I ain't talking about a gay drill. But when I told y'all, when I was showing y'all about 0 and 1s, how you open up the door, go in something, right? You go in something, right? You open up the mind and you open up your ears, something is going in. That's called penetration. This is all he's saying, right? He's saying it in a way with the terms to make it turns into sound like he's talking about gay intimidation, right? Because it sounds intimidating to a thought mind or a process who is inside of a program and don't realize the program. So
Tell
all
him,
he
bro.
trying to
Tell
do
That
is
sounds gay as fuck, though, Huey. But go ahead.
I
So,
know.
so that's what we doing here now.
Hold on. No,
That's what we doing here now. You really gonna cut this
I
old
say
part of
leave it
past?
alone, like you told you.
no, I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm just trying to express.
You did it before. You talked about it just like the same words you saying. You said that shit before. But here
That's
we
the
go at
only-
we're at another impasse.
You looking for me? Why? Why
Ain't
you looking
nobody
for me,
ain't
nigga?
nobody looking for your bitch ass.
Looking for me
Nigga.
for
I'm looking for you to be out of here.
Mike, you looking for me for the damn, bro? Like,
Hey, let me just say this
He
again.
absolutely should have said it differently. I ain't gonna lie, because it do sound like, because I'm a homophobic motherfucker.
and I'm
but
proving that another man looking for me. I'm proving it. He wants
Hey,
some ass. Look, I can't help you
Hold
out.
up, bro. Hold up, bro. Hold
that
up,
Another man
bro.
chasing me, bro. He chasing my ass, bro.
Yo,
He on my
man,
ass.
this
You
is
don't see it.
what Squid saying,
He
yo.
is on my
We all
ass,
come,
y'all.
people come here to learn and
Come
to
on,
grow,
y'all.
yo.
Now y'all see this
And then
nigga on my ass,
when
bro.
time
Now y'all
to
No,
feel
let
it.
Sun Ray get the mic, though,
we
man.
ain't
I ain't
getting
never
nowhere,
saw
man.
Sun Ray this patient, man. Let Sun Ray get the mic. Sun Ray
Hey,
get
y'all.
Sun Ray and
y'all-
Mind's Eye got the mic, man, because y'all arguing, man. Let Sun Ray and Mind's Eye build right quick.
Now y'all don't see this common sense that shit in their face.
And listen, only
Hold up,
time this
bro.
happened, right? Truthfully, right? Every time that this happened, right, is when somebody go at somebody's ass, literally. And I ain't talking about no gay ass. I'm talking about when somebody trying to get on somebody's ass. It's always an argument that's going to end up or interacting or a disagree or agreement. Just was agree or agree in the mind. The mind wasn't even bit the mint of the mind. They just told the mint that was just a state of the mint. I'm just trying to make a state and not even be in the state of mind that I'm in, me in my Georgia mint. Listen, or even the governance. Don't even say I even have a governance. Hyena. I was even the lion when I wasn't a hyena, but I'm smoking so much herb. Ain't I hyena?
Ain't I? Hey, is this motherfucker on my bumper? You know how they be in traffic shooting at each other and shit. Man, to say I'm on your head, I'm saying I'm on your ass. I'm on your shoulder blades. I'm on your motherfucking chest, and I'm kicking it in. You hear me? It ain't. Yeah, he ain't saying it like faggot shit. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers always want to chop the ass off the next man who they don't, sort of agree with or not cohesive with at the time. But when things change, you would do better. You feel me? It's like I'm you, man. Like turn around. Like we both turn around. Who's gonna be behind us? Nobody. I am you. You know what I mean? And it's where everybody. If the school is the skull, then what the next man?
Steve, you mind if I sit in the back?
Huh?
So you kind of pass too for him, then, Mind's Eye, right? You explaining away all this fuckery, and I'm not just talking about. I'm not just talking about today. I'm not just talking about today. I'm talking about all the times the accumulation of builds with the meatball over here to the left. Y'all motherfuckers still want to hear more of that shit.
Hey, look, the whole thing is you gonna hear what you hear. I can't set that man up. You hear me? That man gonna speak on
Yes, you can, and Huey, yes, you can too.
To argue.
Goddamn.
I'm not here to brag. I'm not here to chop. That's why I said don't act shit.
I thought, hey, listen, Red Squid. I thought he was a meatball too, but he's not, man. Dude, really like.
Okay, so that's four. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all can pass.
You a meatball? Listen, what makes you a meatball is this.
Passes,
when
huh?
you think
Here's what
pass,
right? All right.
Look, now listen.
All right, that's all you had to say. All right. I'll X all 4 of you motherfuckers out for real. In my universe, because y'all talk that booty shit and want to explain booty. Y'all want to explain booty and shit, right? That means everything esoteric to motherfuckers, right? How you got to go in McDonald's, that means you entering a vagina. And when you go in that bag of cheeseburger, then that shit is entering a vagina or an asshole and shit. Like when you put the straw in the milkshake, that's the penis entering the orifice. And the milkshake is all the sperm. And then you got to get pregnant. That's why your belly fill up. Like, y'all gonna talk that shit, right? And I'm gonna eat for all you motherfuckers.
It's like when you say everything, it's not real for you. It is to me.
He said it.
Hey, no, Huey, your mic real low. You gotta talk up. They ain't ignoring you or nothing. Your mic
my
low.
mic
Go
low.
ahead, Huey. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's
No,
like
go ahead. Go ahead. I was just saying he said it, bro. He said it right
No,
there.
just talking to the speaker.
I'm still low.
it's where this is an
But it's like your phone in your lap or your computer is like on a desk and you somewhere else.
Oh,
look.
nah,
If this look, you have an elementary skull, and what you know in there, you taught yourself. So if the next person who you talking to can't comprehend and they want to chop your ass down, it's like where you want to do all of that extra shit. That's uncalled for. It's like, who are you to X anybody out? Where you X me out, you gonna speak about what you've done, so I live on through your ass, and you gonna live with that what you done to me. So you can't kill me. It's that saying where no weapon against me shall prosper. I'm gonna pop back up through another woman. You hear me? I'm gonna come to this place. It ain't nothing a weapon can do because I am the weapon.
Said, hey, Mizai, you said if you kill me, you still gotta live with that.
Yeah.
Damn, boy, that was deep.
You feel me? So it's like, go ahead.
What type of legacy? What type of legacy, bro? Like if a motherfucker pop off and kill a motherfucker because that motherfucker perverted, then what type of energy and powers and spiritual credits would they have in the spirit to even come back? They might come back a donkey, because when they was living their life as a man, they rationalized everything with sexualities and all this other fuck shit to make points. Not because, okay, a person can look at it that way, but a motherfucker actually built their tools to think about everything in that way. That's carnal thinking. That's thinking dependent upon your senses. That's thinking that's really literally grounded and locked into your flesh and a fleshly way of thought.
Okay.
And that equals death. That equals death.
All of that.
Straight like that.
What you gonna do to surpass all of that carnal thinking? Like because like all of the shit you just said was so carnal. So I don't see where you getting off with that. Where you said you Xing 4 motherfuckers out, all of that is carnal. Where the violence comes through silence. If we don't speak the fuck up and say shit that you ain't used to hearing, you're gonna stay where you at.
But it's this is the thing though, Mizai. I'm used to hearing the shit. I can count on. I could drop away and don't even be or listen to a panel and come back and count on Yahweh, Mizai, to say some shit about some type of goddamn pervertedness type shit. So you want people to keep going over and over so we could think like that. But really, it's more like when somebody drop a gem to talk about the analogy or metaphor of a thing, that's one thing. But to be the goddamn one that puts on a white scientist coat and some scientist glasses and got the little laser pointer, and then when it's your turn to talk, you over here identifying everything with what these carnal concepts is. So what I got to do to X out and all this other shit, motherfuckers, I don't got to do shit really, because I'm not in that mind state. It's just a matter of what you say. It's just not going to amount to shit.
So you saying everything we saying is perverted?
For the most part.
Here, the very sex is why everybody's a body.
Right, and that's all you gotta know. That's all you gotta know, Mizai. You ain't gotta know about shit else. We could talk about flat Earth or the stars or goddamn a turtle in a shell, and motherfucker find some way to grease that ass up and talk about what inserts and what comes out, motherfucker. Don't even front.
Okay, look. Is this perverted when I tell you? I'm gonna tell you how you look right now. Now just look around. That's how you look. Go look in the mirror and look at your eyes. That's how you look. It ain't the body. You know what I mean? It ain't that skin, that face that you looking at. That ain't you. It's the eyes that's us. Okay? I am the eyes. And that's how we all look. We might have been blind to it, but yeah, you ain't seen yourself, and that's your literal eyeballs. So go look at yourself. You ain't never been fat. Nobody ever been skinny. You hear me? You just being hot.
Hey, what I missed, y'all?
That was clean, yo, Mind's Eye. Shout out to you, bro. That was clean as fuck.
Hey, what did I miss? I missed something.
If you take the
Drop
word,
the link,
eye,
Huey.
right?
Somebody in the chat
Listen,
trying to get
bro.
up.
Yeah, I did
Hold
just
on,
drop it.
man. My background fucked up. Listen, you take the word eye.
This how you cut Sir Drop Off. If you didn't know already.
No, you can cut me off. It's cool. I'll turn it to a shit show. Listen, you like you look at the I, right? The word EYE, right? And you pull the Y down and connect it to the E, right? You got the ovaries, don't you? Am I right or wrong? Am I right or
I'm trying to
wrong?
picture it.
No, you pull the Y's down, and the top of the Y on each part where the Y split is connected to the E. What is that a diagram of?
Boy, you got me.
No
All
feet
right,
upside down.
No, take the EYE, right? Pull the Y down, make the Y bigger where it can connect with both of the E's.
Oh, it's your face, it's your nose, it's your
It
eyes.
could be your face and your nose. It could be the ovary. It can be the uterus. It can be the
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, it looks
can
just
be
like
the
that.
eyes and the nose. It can be the
Exactly. It looks like a triangle, which is the uterus, which is your eyes and your nose. The same thing, like your cheek and your bones. It's the same thing that goes as you open your arms and you are, what you came from, which we was all meat. The meat. What Riz Squid called us meatballs. We are all is balls of meat. Meat where I'm at. Meat where I'm at. Where I meet. This is why you are what you eat. And most motherfuckers niggas is slow and weak. That's why they eat a lot of beef. Or they scared to get out here and really fight in the streets because they too weak in their days and all they eat was chicken meat. And that's why they say black people like chickens, because black people do like chickens, because most black people is chickens. They scared to be brown, being the ones who really owning their ground, the only one that's on their ground. They don't want to be that. All they want to do is be a lack of all of that. I'm talking about they want to be up under the spell of the almanac, reading all the books. I put the facts in all of that. That was an act. I ain't mean to F or have a F or being when I was the FA. Talking I'm the boss, being all the alls. I was the sauce. Even if I was talking about the apple in the seeds, they don't want to see the seeds that I'm dropping. These degrees is higher than these niggas. I'm hot as Celsius degrees. Yo, I'm so fucking Chinese. I'm Chinkanese. Look, my eyes, I'm so high. I'm fucking looking like Wise. You looking at me like, damn, why me? This is fucking how Huey do it on the Huey screen. Look, I'm a meatball. I don't even mean to be eating meatballs. Not if it was been making mans. I've been eating fucking rappers up before they was even having fans. Listen, I can do bands upon bands without the drum line. I was doing mine without the time. I'm more ahead of or after before my time. I'm one of a kind. The kind ain't even the kind of thinking was above your mind. I'm the sunshine. Listen, watch the sunshine. I outblind many of the masses. I was kicking their ass. I ain't mean to put the tracks in the tricks for the asses. Listen, how many tricks been doing ass tricks? For tricks, they didn't even know that they was turning tricks. They didn't even know that they turned the tricks. They didn't even know how to turn crumbs to bricks. I've been doing this shit for real. I've been doing this so ill. Niggas don't even see the spells that I be spilling and how I be drilling niggas' minds when I be entering. All inside their mind, penetration. And look, even when you go in the paint, penetrating just to put a fucking dunk or a ball in the fucking goal that I'm trying to penetrate in. They don't want me to open up. They said the door was jar. Look, the door was the hand in the jar. The cookie put the cookie in the cookie for the cookie jar. Listen, I remember when we was talking about I was putting my thing in a girl's cookie, trying to put it in the cookie jar. I told Cookie, can I get her that cookie? She said, boy, this ain't no cookie. We call that shit nookie.
Straight up, and the big dog want that cat. You hear me?
Literally.
I'm chasing her up the tree. You know what I mean?
Literally.
Yep. The gods and the cat.
All I want to do is sting your ass. I want to sting your ass with my ass like a bumblebee.
Straight up, and you gonna swell up because you allergic to me. But you gonna have or our baby. I'ma sting the shit out your ass. Literally, woman. And you gonna swell up. You have a bunch of body fat. They call baby fat.
Literally.
And that's why you scratched my back when I was tapping that ass, girl. You know what I'm saying? Because you love and you hate the gods. It's a thin line between it. You feel me? This is where you gotta realize that she pissed off. Yeah, even if she say she's not, you know, or she feels some type of way, and the way she feel, you see it. You know what I mean? What she go through when she get pregnant with you or whatever. So it's like where she was all fine, divine, you know, especially if she carnal minded, she gonna be like, fuck you fuck my body up. You hear me? Know what I mean? But a woman that's a real woman, she still feels some type of way. You know what I mean? And how she feel, you see it. You see her going through it. You know what I mean?
You got kids, Monza? Monza, you got kids? Yo, hold on. So Monza, you got any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
All right. I just want to say like this. So whenever you talk about a pregnant woman, then you imagining the best idea from your perspective, but you don't really know what it's like to be with a pregnant woman.
Shit, I was pregnant. I was at my mom.
Is though she's a pre-A.
Man, y'all ain't gonna keep just jabbing me.
My bad. Go ahead.
My
bad.
Hold on, let me respond to that.
No, the narrative's gone, bro.
Drop the link, yo, Huey.
Listen, man. Let me say what I was about to say before Red Squid go in and change the narrative. Now, when we talk about the cat, right, and a woman chasing the cat, you know what I'm saying? The cat, the kitty cat, you know what that is? Scratch the back, all that. What he was saying, right? Now, when that kitty cat disrespect the dog, we call him what? A bitch, which turns him into a female dog. Now, the dog is the dog because we take command. Cats and females don't listen. Like a cat, a dog, the cat can tell you sit your ass down, bro. We chilling today, and that's the effect that women have on men because they are the cat mentally. We are the dog mentally. We need command. If we don't got commands, we run wild. We go straight. We have no fucking goal. But
facts, and it's the cat that make you attack. You know, where the dog see that motherfucker and he just get to chasing it. We don't know why. You know what I mean? It's just something that the dog got to chase the cat. You know what I mean? And this is the hunt. You feel me? For the pussy or whatever.
He dropped on.
Look like.
Yeah, you know, Red Square pulled that sword up. You gotta watch that. I got the power of Grayskull, and then he lifted up in the air, right? And then he turned into He-Man. Like Cringer turning into Battle Cat. We still talking about the cat though, Huey. Cringer turning into Battle Cat, and he the man.
Attack is a cat. You know what I mean? The cat tacks your ass to the cross. And it sits at the top of the tree of the man's head. You know, where they try to get the fireman. He come with his dog to try to get the cat out the tree. Let him do that shit with a leopard or lion.
Literally.
You feel me? It's all a contradiction and a slap in the face. It's subliminal, what's that? Metaphorical shit. You know what I mean? The cat's in the tree and it's always gonna be. You know what I mean? The dog's in hell at the base of the tree trying to get up there. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey, do you think human beings come outside let me ask y'all a question. Do you think humans will come outside their house, right? If you see all them stray cats you see, let's replace them stray cats with leopards. Man, they had people on noise, bro. People wouldn't even leave, man. They'll stay indoors. This how powerful animals is. You got 33 leopards just walking around.
Woo.
Man, bro, if you
They
ain't running
killing.
straight to your car and running straight into the building, you ain't gonna even move like how you really need to move.
Yep.
That's
Hey, that's
how
the realest talk.
That's
Because
why they
look,
were
we're
so scared of the Panthers, and that's why they called them Black Panthers, because they was talking about the animals. They was all shapeshifters, looking like animals. Like when you go to that point when you know that you are everything that you ever been, and you are what you are. You are and you in a male. Male was a man, a male. A fee was a male, female, and a feline. Fin even wasn't a lion; she was a feline. Fee to even be free or be free. This is how you talk about when a feline is freed me. You hear me? The
facts.
feline.
And it's like, how dare you look where you see all them cats, running around doing their thing. They know what they doing. You hear me? It'll be a female and a male cat getting along doing their thing. All kind of fucking kittens popping up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you don't really see that with the dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's where the dog it's always a dog catcher. You know what I mean? But the cat is always running around this motherfucker, man. They can't get the cat.
The dog was the cat. The cat, they had catcher. The catter. The catter was catcher. Her. The catcher cat the dog. Was the dogma. You know why you want to catch the dog? Because the dog tried to dogma.
And look, that's literally the pit bull. That's literally the devil. Where man got the nose that deal with senses, that sense. You know what I mean? This is what helps you figure out heaven and hell. Being a man, it's like the nose is the pits, and this is where the bull is. Where we can smell your bullshit. If you bullshitting me in the dojo, I'ma know because I'ma sense it when I smell you. You know what I mean? Everything you doing, I'ma literally pit bull it, and I'ma call bullshit if that's how I see it. You know what I mean? So this where everybody. This is the charge of the bull. You can be the bull and the dead one. You can be the bull for the most high or the most low, or for yourself. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, dealing with trying to get out of this hell. You know what I mean?
Or you gonna be the bull? Are you going to be full of your bull or you're full of your balls? Are you going to be all of your bees? Or are you going to be just to be all your fools or you? Are you going to be all of your ills, which is owl, the ills, the illy with ill. With your will, whatever you want to do is what you will, whether it was a double I ill with the will or the double hill, the hill, or even have the W hill. Even if you had heels or the top of the hill, you still dealing with the double E and the L's was tuple L's. You can even topple on the L. The L, E-L, him would talk the world. The world was even out the word without the L. The word L, meaning I didn't mean the L. Even meant the B-O-P.
N-O-P.
Other people property. Why it had to be other people's? We're not property now. We're even meant to be our property now. We improper. We talking more properly now. This is how we do when we talking and show them real shit.
The proper team.
When I be rapping it to my Huey lip, when I be on my Huey shit, on my own
OPP.
It's real shit that be coming inside and outside of me, because everything is a reflection and always will be me. I am what I am. And only thing I ever knew to be was what I am. I am more pre than I could ever be me. I was predetermined to be prescription or prescribed prescriptions to be.
Facts.
You hear me? Literally. I made the beat to eat the beat. Even if I even had a beat, I even had to eat the beat. I told the beat, I had the beat. You know, to eat the beat, I even had to be to eat. To be, I even had to eat just to eat the beat. To eat it. I eat, come on, to eat. You eat beats and bakes.
Straight up. You dig? You do all of that so you won't have to be or want to be.
Literally.
You wasn't a want to be when you was a child. You know, you said you was going for that shit.
Literally.
You hear me? Playing in it is. You feel me? Nothing. We did that shit. As children, you know what I mean? So don't end up being a wannabe.
Literally.
Or all of that already.
And more. You ever been. You been where you been. You be in being where you at. I in the G energy, the be. Wherever you want to be, that's how you gonna be. Enemy. And wherever you wear, that's where you wear. Where you wear air, you in your air. Even Eve, you even have a she. Eve was their heirs. The heirs. She said they put a everything because you need but she was there. That's why it's an S, and she sound like a serpent. They say the S was energy. I seen 2 C's. To even had to see, I seen the she's with the C's, the he's. I even had to see the T degrees. Look, so many C's. When I seen it, I seen it's with times. I was it so much times. Times was me's. Me's was the e's. Even I had the enemies. How many? I even had the Vietnamese. Vents or Vietnamese. God damn. How many more have I ever had 1,000,000 bees? I don't know why the fuck it comes out. It's just enemy. I was into be. Going into be. In. I was going in or growing in. Growing wings when I wasn't meant to grow the wing. Or eat the chicken when I want to bit the chick in. I was in it when I even had the wing it in. The chicken wing. Even before I even had a wing dinger or the chicken drumling or a stick. I was all damn. I was like rum. Damn. I was there. There is the drum roll. The sticks. You know, it makes it sticks when you're talking about the drum and the chicken that made the drumsticks. Even if you had to make the beat with drum, even I was talking to the beat, the brother of my own heartbeat, the drum. Beat was the beat. Up the beat, I make beats. So many beats, and then they need to make the beats. I can rap over beats without having beat the rap. So many taps, I make tap and be the tap. The tap. I was the source of all of that. Look, the armor. I am the mama, llama. The mama, and I see all of that. Knack. The nick, and I even have a nick and knack and knack. The pick knack. To even have a pick a nigga. The nigga rack. Even if you was the man of Panorama and a Panamac. Or panoramic, looking at the Panasonic. So atomic. I am a bombic. Think about blowing all the fuck up and make the whole world corrupt. Oh shit. That was some shit for the dog pound style. Doggy. I was so Snoop.
The dog. The dog. Hey, look.
Come on.
No, y'all remember that scene where they say life is hard? You know that saying where everybody, dealing with the struggle or whatever shit being tough, they'll say, man, life hard, man. Well, shit, you should be hard yourself. Stop being soft. You know what I mean? You should be the hard. What's so hard about life? If you saying life's hard, that means you a soft ass motherfucker. Period. You got a soft ass too. But it's where if life is hard, life is just light and that's weightless. It shines on the body that's supposed to be hard. You're supposed to be thorough. You're supposed to be sterile.
You got the soft, you got the soft lip noodle.
Yeah, if life's hard for you, you better make life hard for that next motherfucker who making your life hard with your soft ass. You know what I'm saying? And it's where the Lord or the Most High ain't put too much on nobody. I done seen a 6+ 100-pound motherfucker. You hear me? And this motherfucker carrying that weight, even if they ain't moving out this house, they carrying that shit on they fucking back. Heavy 1,000-pound brother. What the fuck you on? You hear me? But it's where that's the hard body. That's where it's supposed to be hard. Life being hard, being you. Motherfucker can't test you. You hear me? This is a hard life. Know what I mean? But the life is the light, and it shows everybody who's under this sun. And light is weightless. Life is weightless. When you die, the hard body falls, and it could break if you're frozen. You know how they'll show a frozen statue or it tip over, fall, it's gonna break. Y'all there? Well, when it tips and it breaks, that's the hard body that was supposed to be you. You know what I mean? It's
We're
a lot.
sorry. The
It's a
panel
lot.
you thought you was on ain't here right now. Please leave a message, and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. Beep, beep, beep.
That's what they leave on your shit.
Yeah, crickets and shit, motherfucker. I don't know. You can take it how you want. The motherfuckers was listening intently. You hear me? I'm over here waiting for you to fuck that money up, but I'm glad that you didn't. And whatever, I ain't got nothing to say about what you're saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the light that shines on all of the hard bodies, but it's a lot of obese people, and it's a lot of gelatin hitting the ground. You know, blue, blue. You see a whole bunch of ripple effects of these soft bodies that were supposed to be hard in this light. You know what I mean? It's like life is not hard at all. You know what I mean? You mind your own business, and life will be easier than easy. You know what I mean? But when one forces the next shit on you that they program to go through your shit, and you got your shit how you want it foundated. This when if you let them come and fold your shit, yeah, you're gonna end up saying that life's hard, and you're gonna be curdled in the corner because you saw it. So any motherfucker telling you life hard, you better tell them to toughen the fuck up and put on the, you know, their spiritual armor, man. Because it's an insurrection that happens on the side of a resurrection. And when the insurrection happens within you, you can realize the God that you always been. You know what I'm saying? So after the insurrection, here comes the resurrection of men and women who know about the God within themselves, and they stand up for something. They stand firm in this motherfucker. You hear me? Men love pussy shit. So yeah, y'all some motherfuckers. So fight for it.
Oh my God, man! If I was going to cut you off, but I said no, I'm gonna let you finish, and then you said men love pussy, so they some motherfuckers. I should have cut you off and say something that would have, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what I was going to say, but I was, you know, like life's not easy. Life's not easy. I hear what you're saying, but I mean, men is some motherfuckers. It's like, you know, that's when you should cut yourself off. Because you was good up until that point.
Yeah, I'm great.
Hold on. Let me just say this. This is what reprobate mean. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to shave off that tip or whatever the fuck that is. That last piece.
See, that's where your problem is, where you can't think for me and you can't dictate what I'm gonna say.
I can't, and neither can you nor Son on Yahweh. So that's what I'm saying. When motherfuckers get up here and try to tell us what it is, like you gotta be on point about what it is so that we all can relate to you as being human beings.
Hey,
hold on. But when a motherfucker say some shit that deviate from people being able to relate, that's what I'm saying. It becomes non-universal. Now it's your opinion.
Hey, listen, man. If you're relate, you already late already. You was already late. Late is the L which you ate in your when you was doing the relay. Before
you relate, you late again.
Yes, you late again.
Yeah, and I'm the latest. That means I'm the earliest.
The earliest. You was the newest. Meaning you was the newest. You already knew it. Regardless
so
of what
since you knew, like a newborn baby, you got things to learn so you could navigate the world. For real, with power, and not think with a childish mind.
You be learning when
you know we're not looking at and studying nudie magazines to learn about how to better our soul.
You already knew it, D.
Exactly. Look. When I said motherfucker, I can use it, and I was using it in the form of teaching. I could have said mother sexer. Damn, you ain't never heard that one, had you?
Nah, that would have been a mic drop, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You would have did better saying mother sexer, because if you go out and be like, I'm a motherfucker.
Look, every baby that mother is a mother sexer. I didn't say mother.
You know what? That's fine. You know, just know that. You know, when people say I'm a real motherfucker, they will think a whole nother way. They're not even thinking about the shit that you just said. You know what I mean?
You really
really.
Listen, that's not the point. Just because, listen, I could shit in my hand and throw it at somebody, but does that mean that it makes sense because it makes sense to me?
That's gonna be real
Look
calm.
like a monkey though. Well,
Yeah,
look,
that's
I will look like a real champ. I'll be on my space monkey space champ shit.
We throwing shit. Listen, when I'm kicking this shit, when we just sitting here, we say, bro, what we doing? We just kicking the shit. We throwing shit. We throwing shit around the
Shit
room,
is
literally.
it. Don't shush it.
listen, man, I done started. Listen, fuck what y'all talking about. I done started smoking hemp flower, right? I'm just fucking with y'all. I done started smoking hemp flower, right? It got a less THC level, but that's the medical weed, bro. This shit really cure your body, bro. So start getting the hemp flower. Like when you buy your kush, still get a bag of hemp flower, and you know. Because the hemp flower is the medical part. You know what I'm saying? The kush is just getting you high. It's another drug. But the hemp, that's the medicine. But it don't get you high, so you gotta have both.
Magnetic pulse, EMP, electromagnetic potent. The potent. Oh man, come on.
That was a mic drop right there.
That's what they want.
Huey. Don't even let them catch it again. If they ain't catch it, fuck them.
Right, and that's where they want you to be, the EMPT. Why are you empty? Why is your electromagnetic pulse power?
Empty. Goddamn. Say it
Or
again.
tie. You want to tie your EMP, put a knot in it so you can't fucking flow.
Yeah, they don't want you to shit.
Hey, the boy said put a knot in it so we can't even float, bro. They trying to tie the ends together.
Don't
so
say
we
it
can't
again. They
float.
didn't get it. Don't say it again. Because now you're trying to make them be up understanding again. See, listen, everything that you telling them that we know, they just mad because we know. Listen, we already knew it because we know it before. That's why we go redo it and re-know it and knew it and go. It's the only thing that you ever knew before, the newer that you know, right? Most people never know shit because no is no. But when you knew, you're the win. When you knew, win. He is win. The win, the hen, the one to win, the one that was in the end. Listen, literally, I am talking about this system is about the end, about the 5, 4, 3, 2 pin, the 10. Even if it's dropped from 10, then went 10, 9. Even if I have the 9 and the 10. I didn't even if them in the 10 and if I 10 and with 10. Well, it was 10, even if you didn't have 0 and 1 without the point.
You said some real shit here and you don't even know. The system is about to end. You don't see China is on strike right now. China is on strike. So what does that mean? The stock market's gonna crash. Just wait till next week. You'll hear like this is down, that's down, because they're already boycotting. Because guess what? They're rioting, and these guys come out with we're gonna scare them with the flu, but it's all a backlash. You see what I'm saying? It's all gonna be a boycott because when you dig the hole, you're in the hole. Literally. You see what I'm saying? So this is gonna be the effect that you're gonna see from the hole that they dug, that they're already in.
Yes, they done dug a grave, a hole that they couldn't get out.
This is called the syndrome. The syndrome.
The hole is so big, right? The hole is so big, it's as big as my mouth. I got a loud mouth. I was like the dude they called the loud mouth of the South. He was a wrestler. You know, no doubt. I used to rest. I told him I don't even care about rest when I was the W-R-E-S, the L and the S. I told him the L. Even with the seller and less, where I can care. I don't give a care less what they care. Hear me? I stare and I'm there. And I'm well aware of where I'm at, who I'm at. I'm the Mac and Mac. I put the Mac in that. I wanted to go and get a Mac in the even if I even have a Don with Donald's. Hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
All right. We with you.
We dropping shit, man.
Very much love to y'all. Much love to all of you.
I gotta get up out of here, man. Much love to y'all, man. We've been on for like 3 hours. You know, they be trying to keep our streams down.
Trying to keep us blank.
Yeah, be trying to keep us blank. Somebody else go live and crank this shit up, man. I was just the jump starting the tank. Y'all already know how we is. We one body and we one thank. I want to thank every one of y'all for coming out and kick it. Because after all, this is the HOTC, the House of True Consciousness. Ain't no other channel on YouTube doing and dropping it the way we drop mics. We even rock the micros. We talking about the Mac and micro. We do it as above, so below, heaven and the earth, as above the earth. On this earth, we'll be walking on this earth. It's my turf in my body, inside and out. How we do it. We the real fucking house in the house. You hear me? Shout out to the family.
That's right.
You already know what it is, man. HOTC drop, Mind's Eye, and Yahweh, and fucking Red Squid. This shit is big. You know, we in here. And we in here. And we all in your ear. Literally.
Straight up.
All in your vibration.
Show them how it works. Showing them how it works. That's what I come to do.
That's right.
Show you how it works in person.
Get up, man. Much love to y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here and go spend some time with my little ones.
Much love.
Much love to y'all. Much love to y'all.
Respect.
Peace to the young lady who shout out to the Cash App. Y'all want to support the Cash App? Y'all go ahead and we're gonna do something with that. I ain't gonna do nothing else with that, but something with that. We want to invest in that. And at the end of this summer or sometime this summer, we're going to get together on the live. I hope we have a real big number, more than we had. But shout out to those cats who came out. I know all of them, to be exact. It was Quentin. Shout out to the God Quentin. Shout out to Truth. Shout out to the young God, his young Wiz out there. You know what I'm saying? They all came through. Mama Chief, my boy J Ma out here kicking it with us, and my boy Harry, you know what I'm saying? So we was all out here kicking it together. I hope we can have more than those. I think it was 7 to 8. You feel me? On this next time that we link up, so we can really do something more powerful than we did before. The energy was crazy and amazing, and I'm really trying to push this together because this coming. I'm trying to get me some land together, man, so everybody we can really start coming together and putting together some arts and doing something. I really want to make a major change because I know I'm the change, and I ain't talking about no dollar or no cents for change. I'm talking about using your common sense and your currency. That's the real dollar for change. You hear me? So all I'm trying to do is, you know,
this is the coinage.
Yes, this is just how we doing it, man. And I just want to end it out like that, man. Shout out to the boy. We're gonna be bringing y'all some more teachings. We're gonna really break down this calendar and show y'all more things about the 0 to 9, which is nothing but 0 and 1. But we're gonna keep it. I guess we gotta bring people to levels. It's levels that you got to go through with this teachings because we know everybody gonna come.
You bring them back to the surface because they went deep.
You damn right.
They went into depth. But
I'm so high. Shit, they gonna have to get up here with me. Shit, or stay down there. I'm high in the motherfucker on this life.
Yeah,
so y'all gonna be on level, man.
They gonna rise.
Everyone gonna rise. We're gonna pull them up.
That's right.
We're gonna pull them up.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. We pulling them up. That's what we
the brothers, man. Shout out to everybody who gonna hear this chat after this. You know what I'm saying? And y'all like, share, and subscribe to everybody. Make sure y'all sub to Sir Drop, Son of Yahweh, the boy, Mind's Eye. Y'all sub to everybody, man. Everybody got content and got arts, man. Y'all check out God Body Shine. All the brothers over there, Red Squid, definitely dropping gems over there. Who else? Seven Bomber. If y'all know Seven Bomber, that's a very enlightened brother, man. He a good channel to watch.
Yeah.
Who else? Yeah, everybody subscribe to everybody. That means whenever anyone want to bring out content, they'll already have 100 or more subscribers.
Right.
It makes sense to know that person a little better too, you know. Yeah. What to expect if you want to go to war with them, you know, in a peaceful kind of way.
Yeah, you can go in there and look at yourself and really just get a real concernment. Like everybody who ever missed. I really want y'all to check out Son of Yahweh channel, bro, because he got a real. If y'all able to just go listen to him and not be able to combat with him and argue, just go listen to him.
Another thing we could all do too is just start. If everybody have their channel, whenever we're all on the live stream right now, we just put out all the subscriptions to our subscribers for the one show.
Right. I'm gonna do a growing show. The next show that I'm gonna do a growing show. where we can grow everybody's channels and try to get people's channels moved up at least 2 or 3 points up or whatever, how many people you got on your subscribers, and try to move everybody's channel up, try to get drop up to 1,000, because he close to 1,000. We definitely got to get drop to 1,000. That way he can start monetizing his channel, and we can start getting this content out here. We need to get the HOTC channel popping, get the subscribers up over there, so we can start going over there and share a unified channel. We need to get everybody who got content channels pumping with our energy. Let's blow the energies up, y'all. So that's something that I want to do, man. And we're gonna do in the next couple chats. So look forward to that. We're just gonna come on, play some music, and just vibe, and just literally make sure that we move each channel up. We're gonna go one by one through the chat and move everybody's channels up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure everybody's channels lit up.
Respect.
Let's do it, y'all. Much love to y'all, man. HOTC, man. Y'all on fire, man. I hate to leave abruptly, man, but my youngest waiting on me, so I gotta bust.
Get to that. Get to the fan.
You already know it. One love, y'all.
All right, in a minute, fella.
Easy.
Peace and love to everybody that's family on the chatting panel, yo. Yeah, one.
Yep.
One love.
Chatting panel. You know it's all greatness. In a minute, y'all.